I am trying to make sure that I've got my ducks in a row. I like to know who owns what magic items. So I've tried to, as much as I can, in the title of the magic item, after a dash, like put who's currently sort of owning it, who has it in their bag, who's controlling that item, just so that, like, if Renan's not in the party, and we go, oh my god, we need that fire rose, I can go, well, that's in Renan's bag because it says right here that Renan owns the fire rose, so you don't have access to that. I don't want. It sometimes gets a little complicated when we don't know who has the immovable rod, for example, and we split the party up, and Oni could really use it, but she's on the other side of the arena from Hoppy, and like we don't have the drag and drop like MMO inventory system, so.
Oni can have the immovable rod. I assume that was.
That wasn't me like advocating for changing anything. I just want to make sure that I've got these. So I currently have immovable rod as being owned by Hoppy, and then Knuckles being owned by Hoppy.
Yes.
I've got the Fire Rose owned by Renan, and
I haven't told anybody what the Knuckles do yet. So.
Mm-hmm. I've got a Potion of Invisibility and a Necklace of Fireball that I don't remember. Like, I don't, in my mind, those weren't settled. I think there was argument about Draco having the Necklace of Fireball.
Which he wants to sell.
Right. It's also one of those, like, if a guy already does fire damage, does it make sense that he's the only person that has access to fire spells? I don't know. So I just, before I put his name on it, wanted to make sure I understood that correctly.
And I think we decided to give the Potion of Invisibility to Amon.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
That's how I remember it.
So that he could keep better track of me since I'm the problem child. And apologies for my voice. I'm getting over a cold and I have no voice.
I like it. It's very, like, deep and sultry.
You're welcome, Megan.
A very special kind of narration while you're under the weather.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I feel like we
I
should
could make a
record
lot
some
of
VO.
I could make a lot of extra money right now. Maybe I need an OnlyFans just for today. What do you want me to say? I'll say it.
Who wants to play Draco? Any takers?
I'm
Draco
definitely.
Does what?
I'm not playing a druid.
All right.
Sorry.
I can play
He's got
him.
a lot of things.
I can play him if no one else wants to.
Sorry.
I feel like I have no idea where to start playing his character other than just how to play his character.
Oh, I don't know that I'll do well, but I do know that I can channel his chaos very well.
Okay. That's a good start because he's real good at that.
He's 95% chaos.
Yes.
That is 100% true.
Mhm.
Alternatively, I can attempt to dial back the difficulty of the next couple of encounters a little bit, and no one can play him, and we can just say he's watching from the stands and cheering you on, because...
Do the
for
hurt,
whatever
harm, or help. Help, harm,
reason. No, I like it. Go.
or what's the other one?
Everybody's
There's
got
three,
their version.
right?
There is, yeah.
Yeah. Hurt? No.
Harm, help,
Help,
harm,
harm, or heal.
There
Heal.
you
Harm
go.
or heal.
heal.
I'm
Okay.
like, stop.
Okay.
Stop it.
There are several people who make it hurt, harm, and a third thing, and hurt and harm are very, very similar.
Mhm.
Sorry, dog's barking.
I can't hear the dog.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, I think you guys did a job of catching up Amon on what he missed, but who wants to do the official session recap? What did we do last time on Dungeons and Dragons?
I sure will. I'll sure give it a go, and then Mark, you can correct me for all of the mistakes that I make. We left the
One
desert.
request, do it slowly.
Mhm.
Okay. We left the desert.
Mhm.
No. And we made it to Beiju. And John gave us, I'm just really paraphrasing. And then John gave us 3 options once we arrived: to rest, to fight, or to basically like search the city. And so we had 7 days or 6 days And I believe what we decided is we were going to fight. Okay, 6 days. So we were going to fight for 5 and then spend the last day searching. We when we arrived in the town, we went to a tavern/inn and discovered a book that's going to help us in the really cool
Checks notes.
reliquary. First reliquary. Did I get that wrong?
No, that's perfect.
Fuck yeah, I did. Okay. And I believe it was from Sari, but because of the way that we found it, it leads me to believe that she is in some danger, and that's pure extrapolation on my part. But so we decided to make money and train, and we are now in a battle with beasts. You're welcome. We killed a really cool druid, and I'm sad we killed her, but she had to die.
Yeah.
In our second round. What was our first round? Oh,
Mechanical bull.
yeah.
That got bored in the butt.
Surprisingly, nobody rode.
It was
I
gored
was
in
a
the
little
butt.
disappointed.
Well, we kind of killed it in the first round, so
Yeah, you guys were a little brutal with that one. Like he has this whole host of really cool special abilities that I was prepared to like. I had telegraphing special spell effects and a countdown timer to the next time he did his breath weapon attack, which we didn't even see one time. It was really disheartening.
You're
I felt
welcome.
like I was just
I
bent
think
over
I
a
did
barrel.
like 45 damage the first round.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
real mean.
We kind of gooshed him.
It felt really fun for us, so
He-
Yeah.
Oh,
he
good.
hit-
Yeah.
He hit me really hard though. He hit me like
Yeah.
he did like 20 points of damage, half
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
have 20 points of
Gorgon is a
damage.
great
He did
solo
40
monster because
points.
like it has fun abilities, and it was one of those things that like it kind of requires teamwork, or at least like a tank and then a bunch of people to run away from it. You guys played it perfectly. I just like it because it sort of forces it. Can you create teamwork? But apparently, I need to force you to do that. since you guys
And
are
the
running.
crowd loves us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Then
And there's a sword that is one of the 2 objects for the winner today. There's a first and second place winner, and we saw the blade of the challenger, which should be in the thing. It allows us to challenge a champion in the arena.
Hmm.
Cool.
basically
And
we're
we
kicking
haven't
ass
seen
and
it
taking names.
Yeah, we are.
Except
But we
I
have-
only have 1 rage left, and we have 2 battles. So
Yeah, let's not remind everyone of that. Okay? Let's just play through and hope for the best.
Pitter patter.
don't ever correct the DM, but don't lie to him either. If I say, and that's because you're raged, you just say yes.
Yes.
Raging
Yes,
reduces
sir.
damage by 50%.
Yes. Correct.
true.
That is how that mechanic works. Then I don't remember whether we did our short rest. I know we went over time last week, and I apologize for that. You guys get a short rest between rounds in the bestiarii. Did we do that? And if not, would you like to start doing that before the horn of battle sounds and you re-enter the arena against the next challenger?
I believe we did short rest because Oni used some hit dice.
Yep. And
Yeah.
most of us are close to healed. I'm still down 5 hit points, but I think we'll be okay.
And I'm down
I don't want to
4 hit
spend
points.
another hit dice if we've got 2 more rounds.
All right. You guys are in like the victor's box there, opposite the Catal Masters of Beiju. The crowd loves you. You watch several more teams spar against bestiarii. The Manticore that was in the arena previously fell 2 more teams completely, and then you watch a very, very scrappy all-gnome team finally combat and defeat the Manticore with only 1 team member left standing, a very powerful lightning-based wizard. But they're unsure whether he's going to be able to compete in the future, being the one man standing out of his entire team. But the crowd did love him, but not enough to supplant you, as so far still remaining the crowd favorite. After about 45 minutes, it's your turn up in the rotation. The Catal Masters do a good job of sort of amping up the crowd, talking about the spectacle that's about to befall them. And as he's alluding to where this next beast was captured. It's apparently something that the crowd has seen before because the low and slow chant of the name Grood starts to build in the audience. And even in your skybox there, you can feel the arena sort of tremble and shake. Not from the chanting, but from the footfalls of something massive. The large paddock doors across from you swing open, and there are 3 large Tatarok Minotaurs holding lengths of chain, and they're having a hard time wrestling whatever's attached to this, and they have to drag it like they're pulling it under this arena door, like something so big that it has to crouch to fit under the 25-foot archway. And as they drag it into the arena, a massive, deformed hill giant stands before you, and the crowd erupts maniacally laughing for Grood. They release the chains and retreat into the paddock, and I'll have you all, please and thank you, roll initiative against the hill giant Grood. Sure.
What? Where? Why am I over there?
You haven't moved into the arena yet. You can place yourself wherever.
Thank you.
How did you roll so low?
I didn't. My thing is broken. That
Broken.
my initiative macro needs to be rewritten, and I keep forgetting to find time to do it between sessions. But I just have to character sheet it like a pleb. I mean, to be fair, his dexterity is -1, but
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Mine's not -1, and I still got a 5. So. Just letting you know how today's gonna go, guys.
all right.
And I'm using my shield for this round because I think I can.
Okay.
So, 17 is my armor class.
I gave everybody the option for Wildfire Spirit, Meg, which will give you the ability to move it, but it was just faster than.
What the
I'm
hell?
gonna leave them in the stands for now.
Sorry, I'm muted. I don't know how long it lasts, but I'm guessing I have to recast it for this combat.
I think it lasts for 1 minute or 1 hour once it's summoned.
But we've been resting for a while.
Right.
All right.
45 minutes, so you still have 15 minutes. Which is
Well, in that case,
Did he have it last
150 rounds.
Oh yeah, he did. All right, let's put this in descending order. And Draco is gonna go first by the look of things.
woo! All right. How close do I have to be to do? That's not the right character sheet. How close do I have to be to do Scorching Ray? That's the 3 rays, right?
That is the 3 rays, and I want to say from memory it's 100 feet, but you'd have to look at his spell. Like, I would bet 20 gold on it.
Oops. 120 feet.
But... Ooh, should have taken that action.
Does that hit?
It does.
And then I do it 2 more times?
Yes, please. Second hit. It's rolling really well, too. So that's 3 hits for 30 damage.
Woo! And then
Good job, Draco.
Can I move my fire dude over here so he takes damage?
That's only when he's summoned.
Oh,
Does
I
that
see.
happen?
What does he do?
But you can move your
otherwise?
fire dude over there if you want. He's got an ability called Flame Seed, which is like a mid-range ranged attack.
Perfect. I just need to find it so that I can roll it. That's what I
If you
want to do.
shift double click that character sheet for the wolf, it should have all of the fire things attacks on it.
So he doesn't need to be in melee range?
I'm pretty sure the flame seed is ranged.
I can't pull up the character sheet. What is it? Which category for the things is it under?
There, try now. Sorry,
Oh,
you
thanks.
didn't have permission to see that. It wasn't in your journal. You could just control it, which is
Got it.
you feel like that should supersede. It's 60 foot for flame seed.
Then I didn't need to
Nice.
move it that far.
Ooh, critical hit though, and 7 points of fire damage. Do you want to roll? What did we decide on minions? I really don't remember.
We like to roll the crit hit fail all the time.
Yep.
So
That's
we're
kind of
doing
our
it
favorite part of this.
all the
yeah.
time. It is really fun.
Yep.
And Draco would be very disappointed if I did not take advantage of the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, you're
You-
not allowed commentary.
You blast the target's weapon out of its hands. The target's weapon is flung 1d6 times 5 feet in a random direction. So, Oni, roll 2d6 for me. It's gonna go directly, or it's gonna go southwest by, or no, excuse me, directly north by 15 feet. I don't have a good weapon token. Let me see if I can grab one real quick.
So he's got to go and pick it up first.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Draco. Killing it, my friend.
There you go. That's his axe. Okay, that sort of ruins my plans a bit.
Can somebody run over and grab it and throw it in
And
the
then
pit?
and then Draco's going to like woo woo to the crowd, like try to get them all wound up.
Like this little butt dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
That's perfect.
just like a wiggles.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Amon,
just a little-
it's your turn next.
We'll pop the hip out.
All right.
the searing, scorching rays burnt this poor giant pretty brutally, and then the flame spirit knocked the axe out of its hands. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. I just moved a little bit. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark and use my longbow.
16 hits for 13 points of damage.
And I'm done.
Excellent. Oni, you're up.
All right. Can I double move? If I double move, I then can't attack, right?
That's correct. You can use your action to move, but then all you'd have left is a bonus.
And I can go 70 feet if my thing is 30. No. What is it? It's 30.
60 feet.
All right. I'm gonna come over here. Come over here and get in between that guy and his weapon.
Okay. If you're gonna attempt to jump over that 4-foot stack of sandbags, I'll need an athletics check. Otherwise, that square counts as difficult terrain.
Does Earthwalk help me?
You know, because they're sandbags, let's say yes.
Because they're made of earth.
As you approach them, they literally, like, at your command, separate, creating, like, a parting of the seas as you just run right through them, and then they just kind of reform, haphazardly rebuilt after you've passed through them.
However, you do knock over Hoppy.
Everybody move! Alright, and I do have my shield equipped, so I am
Oni, I
done
think
with
you
my
can
turn.
move over one more to be more in his way.
Here.
Yeah, that was
couldn't-
60.
I couldn't remember. Okay,
I'm fine
perfect.
with that.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
And you said shield? Your sword? and board?
Yes, I have my shield and sword.
Any bonus action?
What can I do as a bonus action?
You can second wind.
Look
you can-
At your
That's not necessarily an inference that you have one that I'm telling you you're missing. Just asking.
Can I take an attack as a bonus action? I don't think so.
You can, but only if you've already made an attack. Like the way two-handed
Yeah.
weapon fighting works is if you make a main hand, you can use your bonus to make an offhand.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I defensive stance? I don't know if that will do
You
anything for me.
Can, but again, that's as an action.
But... Oh, okay.
It's called dodging, and it just gives enemies disadvantage to attack against you, but as an action.
Had to ask.
Renan, your turn.
I'm here. That is 30 feet, unless my math is wrong. Okay, I've never done this, so if I do this wrong, you're welcome. I want to cast Witch Bolt. I think I have to hit with my short bow first in order to cast Witch Bolt. Correct, John?
No, I think Witch Bolt is just an attack, attack spell.
It is
a.
I'm confused. I get sneak attack, right?
Yes, because she's a melee.
Yes. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
My first question is, how do you have Witch Bolt?
I don't know.
Okay.
Did I take something I'm not allowed to take? I thought that I was.
It's a wizard, sorcerer, warlock spell.
So I shouldn't have it.
Does your
I-
race give it to you? Maybe.
Like, there are a number of possibilities.
No.
I'm just asking you where it came from, because I don't know. Oh, you got it from Arcane Trickster, maybe?
I think from Arcane Trickster.
Okay.
I have to go back and look, but that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a ranged attack. If you look at your spells sheet on your character sheet, you'll see that your spell attack bonus is 4. So you're going to roll a d20 plus 4. If that attack hits, you'll do the spell damage portion of the Witch Bolt.
Thank you. And I apologize to all of you.
No apologies required.
There's no.
I did
need to
not add
apologize.
the +4.
I can do that math for you.
It's
That's
an
a
8.
total of 8. And unfortunately,
hit.
8 misses.
Well, I tried something new.
It's your first time casting this spell, though. Because I think spells are unique to their caster. As everybody's seeing this for the first time, what does your Witch Bolt look like?
It's 100% a purple lightning strike,
Nice.
Nice.
like bright royal purple.
I like it. It streaks across, just dodging over that very small column in front of you. Everywhere that it touches the sand in the arena, it creates little pools of glass, but it doesn't seem to tether to him. Despite his enormous size, he was a hard target to hit, apparently. It's your first time casting it. You need a little practice.
Yeah, and I'll
Got
just say,
caught
"Ah,
around the
fuck."
pillar.
I'll just turn and wave to the audience.
That wasn't
Like-
intentional.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that.
Fireworks.
Okay,
Hoppy's turn.
that's what I get for trying something new.
I thought he was going first, so I didn't think I was going to be able to do this. So hold on a sec. Can I go and grab his weapon and throw it into the pit?
Yes, it's a huge size, or excuse me, yes, it's a huge sized item, so you'll require an athletics check to do it. But that, like, mechanically, it's possible. Yes, sir.
What do you guys think?
Yes, try
Do
it.
it.
Do
Do
it.
it!
If anyone's
Right
strong enough to
here.
do it, it's you.
Grab it,
Yeah.
hold it up over my head, and then fling it.
Yeah.
Give me your athletics check. Nice.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a huge strength check. My question to you is, which pit do you want to throw it in? Like, this could be super heroic hammer toss style. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's an amazing strength check. Near, far? What do you think?
I was aiming at the close one, but if you're letting me choose, I totally want this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the crowd's gonna love that.
I mean, that's like, a DC of 25 is considered like one of the, like, that's an exceedingly difficult task. So I'm very comfortable with you just hammer throwing this like a champ.
That is so cool.
It lands in the very far spike pit trap. You hear it like ring a few times like a fork in the garbage disposal, until it sinks completely into the hole wedged between some spikes.
Nice.
Gru just kind of goes "Urgh," in abject frustration. He's not having a good day either. It is
Yeah.
Grood's turn, however.
It's not
Technically,
gonna
I
get
have
better.
okay, go ahead.
You gotta give a
he's-
victorious roar.
Oh yeah, I definitely give a victorious roar. In fact, I did that in real life.
As you were throwing.
Hoppy, because that was so very cinematic, why don't you make a performance check for me with advantage too to sort of hype up the crowd?
Okay.
Yeah!
Fuck, man. Killing it
Awesome.
today, Hoppy.
Yep. See younger
This is
members
where
of the
he
crowd
lives.
like pretending they have Minotaur horns. Like this has become like the new arena sign as kids are headbanging with Minotaur horns.
Nice.
Everybody loves Hoppy. And Alea's Flame remains the clear fan favorite so far. As Grood begins to take his turn, he looks at both hands, empty a couple of times, and to the column in front of him just punches it, shattering it into multiple pieces of granite, and just picks one of them up and chucks that rock right at Renan.
No, thank you. And I dodge it because I'm amazing. No, I
26
don't.
hits for 27 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
I'm dead. Like immediately dead.
To 0 hit points.
Squish. Squash.
Does
My
Megan get
God.
an attack? Does Oni get an attack of opportunity? Because
Please stab him hard, sister.
Fuck that guy.
We're- Right in his penis.
Right. It's P-
Oh no. I was so traumatized by what happened that I don't think I hit. Well-
he uses his second attack to bare hand punch you, which I'm gonna have to do this way.
This is not going well for us, friends.
18. Ooh.
ooh,
Is that a crit?
Oh, God.
No. He just bare hand like pimp slaps you for 9 points of damage. Psh. And it's Draco's turn at the start of round 2.
Okay, Draco, we need you.
Yeah, Draco needs to heal Renan.
Okay. Yep. On my way.
I mean, you guys could just leave me down. It's not like I do any damage. Oh, I feel sad I said that out
Until
loud.
you do, though. Oh, that's a great touch.
no fair. She got the boxes. I wanted the boxes.
My spirit can teleport, right? So the spirit could move to her and teleport her back to Draco? Or
Yep, up to 15 feet.
is that my action, or can I still heal her when she gets to me?
You can use that command with your pet as a bonus action, so Draco would still have an action and a move left.
Perfect. I'm moving Renan back here. And I'm going to heal her. Would healing word cure wounds or healing spirit do more? Just since you know the spells, otherwise I have to read them.
Healing Spirit will do more over the course of like the next, couple of rounds, but it takes multiple rounds for it to be more effective than it'll do a D6 by itself versus Cure Wounds, which will do a D8 plus Wisdom.
All right, we're going to do cure wounds.
So you'll get more bang for your buck right now versus less over time. Whereas Healing Spirit will do more over time, but less initially.
I'm going to cast it at level 3 because he's got 2 more level 3 spells.
16 health is restored to Renan.
Fuck you,
Jesus.
rock.
His brilliant cauterizing flame to
Rock chucker.
That's it for Draco. Amon's turn.
Right. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Plus Hunter's Mark, which is already cast.
16 hits, total of 8 damage. He's starting to look worse for wear, but the more you bleed him, the angrier he seems to get, and Amon, your eyes seem to be playing tricks on you, because if you would swear he was getting bigger.
Awesome.
Any other movement for you, or are you done?
I'm done.
Oni, your turn.
If I drop my shield, can I still use my two-handed fighting, or is that my bonus action that would take place of the
Nope,
second?
That's a completely legal thing. Dropping a thing is completely free, and 5th edition says any action required to make ready the attack is considered a part of that attack. So drawing a weapon is essentially free also.
Okay. And then I also want to do Blade Ward, so can I do a 2-weapon fighting?
Blade Ward is a bonus action, I believe, so you can not both make an offhand attack and cast Blade Ward.
Okay, then I will keep my shield equipped. I will attack once, and then I'm going to cast Blade Ward.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Does a
Hit for 5
night.
points.
Woo! We'll take it.
All right. And then protecting myself against the hit that I know is coming. You know, if I action surge, I can hit him again.
That is true.
No, he's not close enough to dead yet. I'll save that for a killing blow.
Okay, that seems fair. As you slash at him, like cutting at the tendons in his legs and maybe trying to damage his knee, you observe the same thing as Amon. He's bleeding profusely, and like there are injuries that have made him cry and yelp. There are areas where he's been burnt down to like the skeletal portions of his rib cage, and you guys have cut through to tendon and muscle. He's in a bad way, but he seems to be like surviving on rage alone. And you share Amon's fear in that, like, it seems like he's getting larger.
Great. Awesome.
Renan, you cough to life, with a couple of bruises on your forehead, but no worse for wear. There's a little bit of, like, marble column dust all over your garb. Draco helps you to your feet. What do you want to do?
It's a really great question.
Thanks.
This is like 4 feet high, right? This little...
Mm-hmm. Like, you can see the giant very clearly over it because he's massive.
So can I shoot him over it?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
More than 3/4 of his body is 4 feet or taller, so this provides him no cover.
And because I have not moved, I'm going to use my steady aim, which gives me advantage on my roll.
And you get sneak attack. And it's crit! Oh!
And it's a critical hit.
Nice.
It feels so powerful. Fuck you! Don't throw rocks at me, you bitch!
So that's 18 points of damage, and let's see what we've got here on a 30 for a critical, not a fumble, a critical hit.
Your damage, thank you.
We're going to have to finesse this one a little bit. What it says from the table is you are able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and attempt to harass them. After you attack, you can choose to grapple your opponent if you have a free hand or attempt to shove him if both hands are in use. How I would reflavor this for your ranged weapon strike is that you've staggered him, forcing or causing forced movement 5 feet in any direction you'd like. Shooting him like, in the eye or in such a painful place that you force him to move in that direction. Does that seem fair to you?
Sure.
Only for me, so I get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Force movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity,
boo.
but if you wanted to exit combat next turn, moving him away from you is actually not a bad idea also.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll just move him back 5. Like, opposite. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Catch him right in the temple ear ricochet shot. And he just turns and sort of lumbers, turning around to see what just shot him. And that's it for your turn.
And
Hoppy.
I just flip him off, or whatever the Geb symbol for. Yeah, fuck you.
It's just the pinky, I think, probably. That seems super crude. Yeah. Oh wow. Hey, come on.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
Perfection. Hoppy, your turn.
Just to confirm, I get 3 charges every day of the knuckles, right?
Yes.
Are all these combats happening in the same day? No.
The last
Yes.
3 have, yep.
You know what? I'm gonna run up to him and I'm going to hit him with my hidden stick, with Great Weapon Master and Reckless Attack.
Okay. Ooh, another critical hit. This is ridiculous. 13, 23 damage. And roll for the...
Roll.
Oh no. Oh, Mark, that's a good one. Hoppy truly feels the ebb and flow of battle, and you know exactly where to make your next move count. After this turn is over, Hoppy will move to the top of the initiative order.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
And then I also can do Goring Rush. One melee attack with my horns. And I assume I don't get Great Weapons Master with that.
Yeah, you do not get Great Weapon Master, that's true, but you can do Reckless if you want.
I think I have to because...
You're right, I think it is for the turn, not per attack.
Yeah.
So another 5. Excellent. He's very, very staggered, bleeding profusely from everywhere, doing that awkward sort of like sobbing, deep, rumbly giant cry because of the pain and the humiliation he's experiencing. It's his turn now. He's going to take that chunk of column and just sort of like brass knuckles you with it, holding a big chunk of column, making 2 unarmed strikes. 13 misses, I think. 17 I think.
17 matches.
Total of 9 damage.
What?
Take that off. Yep. Sorry.
Like he's punched you so hard, the rocks in his hand have sort of like crumbled to dust. He blows them off and just gives you like the more. Is that all you have? Hoppy, because of the initiative critical effect, it is your turn again.
I'm going to hit him with Great Weapon Mastery again. With Reckless again. Probably 8 misses.
8 does in fact miss.
Oh well.
Draco's turn?
Alright. We have one more battle after this, right?
Yes.
You were told that there are 4 battles in this bestiarii.
Alright, I had better not use my last spell slot then.
He should have.
What does produce flame do?
I'm not going to be flippant with you, but it
produces
produces flame.
Alright, I'm
you
gonna produce flame. Oh,
Yep.
maybe not. Does 12 do it?
12 does not hit, no.
Okay, and then my little dude is gonna do his fire seed. Flame seed.
That seems good.
Yeah!
5 damage with Fire Seed. Takes him to 4 damage. He has 4 hit points remaining.
Okay, somebody get him before he wrecks me.
Amon's gonna take him down right now.
He's got backup too.
Yeah! Andy Griffin to the rescue!
Andy! Alright, don't fail me now.
Failed. Failed.
Oh no! With the 9 points of damage, like managed to just hit him right in like the broadest part of his shoulder. It doesn't even really like completely penetrate the arrowhead's only like a quarter of the inch in, and he just kind of ping, flicks it off of his shoulder, causing no appreciable damage. You have a move and a bonus left if you want to do anything.
Man, Andy. No help at all.
I don't have much as far as bonus actions go.
I like that Andy's just kind of nuzzling his neck and
Yep.
distracting him and like
Yeah.
bumped the bow.
Suppressing your cast.
Sadly, I'm gonna have to leave the kill to Oni.
I got this! I'm gonna drop my shield. I'm gonna draw my second sword. And I'm gonna come and hit this guy. Not with that one. Oh god, please tell me a 14 hits.
Neither of those hits are successful.
Action surging.
You charge in, and he basically just tries to step on you, and you have to abort your whirling dervish plan to not be smushed underfoot.
With action surge, I only get to attack one more time, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Take it.
16.
16 matches his armor class.
Does 8 kill
Points
him?
of damage. You run in, slicing up his like femoral artery through the abdomen. It's that tall and like this upward slashing arch, and he falls down, shaking the entire arena, and everyone starts to clap. And then one giant meaty hand rises and goes knuckles first into the dirt. And he picks himself back up.
I'm just gonna look at Hoppy and shrug. And then take my stance back. Get ready for the rest of the fight.
He has no hit points.
He does, that's true.
And he's still alive?
I'm guessing
Brendan,
we
it's
have
your
to
turn.
like decapitate him or something.
Yes. He's a zombie now.
His kappa needs to be detated.
His kappa needs to be detated.
I'm not the decapitator of the group. Okay? That's not my role. So if he comes within 5 feet of me, I will stab him with my sword.
Okay, that seems fair.
Sorry, guys, but there's no point shooting arrows in a thing that's undead.
Agreed.
He's going to take the last bit of column chunk that's here and make a range attack against Hoppy at disadvantage because range attack's that close.
Oh, geez.
But a 22 still hits.
Nice.
29 points of bludgeoning damage as he just smashes the last 10 feet of column into you. Pile driver status.
It's
It
painful.
it shatters all over the place, creating difficult terrain. Oni, you are not struck by it, but you can see that Hoppy is crushed under this massive amount of shattered marble. You can hear him groaning. He's still alive, which is nice, but that painful wheezing is always disheartening to hear. Hoppy, you are critically low and trapped into some marble, but it's your turn.
I do what I do. Reckless attack and go for his head.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 15 misses. You go to strike at it with your sword, and he just kind of like bats your wrist away. His muscles now start to like the veins are popping everywhere, and like he's profusely sweating while bleeding. But none of that seems to matter to him. There's like this gauntness in his face, like most of the blood has left his body, but his eyes are like painfully bloodshot red.
I don't like undead things.
It is Draco's turn. Just to
Come
be
on,
clear, I have
Fire
that restored
witch.
Okay.
I know you haven't.
Here's
John, do we know anything about this? Do we know why he's still alive?
Can
you
I
might.
do an arcana or
I'd let anybody in who's been in the Catal pits for any length of time make a wisdom check.
just roll wisdom?
Is it drugs? Did they give him a special drug to keep him alive?
That was
Ooh,
for Draco.
good job. Oh,
So, Renan hit, I think, on something that can be fairly accurate. The Hoppy, excuse me, is a barbarian. Barbarians are known to be able to take a licking and keep on ticking. Within the Catal pits, there's a unique brand of fighters known as berserkers, who tend to be more combat effective the more close to death they are. But in the last couple of years, the title of berserker has become even more distinct, and that is the special brand of fighter who has, like, before combat will overdose on Black Lotus,
there we go.
which is essentially like PCP kind of. Yeah.
I remember that from our handouts. Don't do the Black Lotus.
Do we
It's
know
the
how
bad.
to kill them?
Anything that can detoxify his system will remove the combat benefits of the Stygian Lotus. But also, otherwise, you basically are just stuck dealing with this until his adrenaline burns through all the Stygian Lotus in his, until you either cut him into enough pieces that he's no longer a threat, or until you burn through everything that's in his system.
So possibly in the rounds, possibly doing damage.
Draco is going to try to reduce him or cast a reduce on him.
Okay.
To make him smaller and less of a
I
threat.
like it.
Do I need to roll something for it? It says
I think I have to make a save, and it's a fort save.
I have to make
or
a Constitution saving throw.
You got this.
So here's the bad news. I get advantage on Constitution saving throws, and it's my best score.
Okay.
Is it 1? No!
Well, it was a really beautiful thought.
It really was.
You're a turd.
Like, me or Grood?
Okay, can I have my fire elemental pick him up and move him, or no? Does he weigh too much?
Via the teleport, or you're trying to physically
The
lift him?
teleport.
I don't know. Can you link the teleport spell? I want to make sure that it's not just willing creatures.
Fiery teleportation. There you go. Oh, that just rolled it. I'm sorry.
The spirit and each willing creature of your choice. So this guy would not be willing, as he is your enemy.
But I did just distract him with his con roll, so maybe he doesn't know what I'm doing.
Maybe, that's true.
Ugh.
Mhm.
You're not gonna let me do it. Okay.
Um,
Then I have nothing else to do.
what I would let you do is do that 6 damage if you want to.
Okay.
As the noble fiery spirit tries to teleport away, wreathing the giant's entire body in what would otherwise be harmless flame, but he's just too big, too unwieldy, or whatever to actually teleport.
Mhm.
So when the flame spirit poofs away, this poor giant is still just left wreathed in flame that now becomes burning, harmful fire for 6 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. It is a monster. Unless Draco's got anything else, but I think that's his move and his bonus and his action. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna come in and get physical.
Whoa now.
Let's get physical.
R.I.P.
Wonder if we could push him back inside the portcullis that he came out of.
Ooh, that's brutal. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that attack misses. But you have given him a new target to deal with, so that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
slipped
fun.
in the broken pillar.
And Hoppy Blood. Oni.
Well, I don't really have any spells that would allow me to push back, so I guess I will just attack twice in the hopes that I get a critical that gets him away from us. Nope.
You slash at him, getting him right in the knee, and he like collapses down on the ground for a minute, and uses his right arm to try to prop himself up, trying to get back into combat. But he looks like almost sleepy. There's this grogginess to him, and you basically slash at the arm that's supporting him, severing it completely from his body, and he falls down on the ground, breathing heavily, but this time does not rise.
Yeah, I gotta cut his body parts off.
He's taking like extremely shallow, very far apart breaths, but he's not standing up. There are mixed calls from the arena calling for mercy, and other people are telling you to finish him. The combat is effectively over. Draco gets close enough to see that he's likely burned through, or you guys have caused enough injury to his body that the Stygian Lotus can't keep him up anymore, and he's slowly going to bleed to death here on the arena floor. You have the options. I guess technically you could heal him. I don't think that's advisable. You could attempt to stabilize him. You could kill him to, ease that transition into death more quickly. What do you guys want to do?
He's a fan favorite, and he was a good enemy, and we are arena fighters. I'm an arena fighter.
Step back.
I want to step back step back and let somebody come in to heal or to stabilize.
Tend him.
Yeah.
It won't be our blade that kills him. And I'm going to pick up my shield and sheath my sword.
What game are you playing?
I'm playing D&D.
Hi, Mathis!
This kind of like this decision of yours like splits the room. Half of the arena loves that you guys defeated him and then showed mercy on top of that. The other half wanted like the blood sport of you cutting off his head and parading it around the room. I don't know, kind of a mixed bag. Eventually, the Catal attendants enter the arena and are able to stabilize him to stop him from bleeding to death. The severed arm is also taken back with him into the antechamber there. Maybe they're going to be able to regrow it or reattach it, who knows?
I have his axe.
His axe is still in the garbage disposal.
Mm-hmm.
That was brutal. The rest of the... So this fight is over. The applausometer tells us that you guys are still the fan favorite. You can return to the frontrunner's skybox there. The rest of the events do not go well. It's whittled down to only 3 teams left in contention. A team of Displacer Beasts wreak havoc on most of the teams, defeating or killing most of them, all save, like I say, for those last 3 teams. It's late in the afternoon when the Catal organizers tell you that because of the amount of carnage sustained today, and because of the difficulty of the final challenge that lies before each team, they're going to pause the games for today, allow everyone to rest and recover overnight, and at noon tomorrow we'll resume for the final event in Beiju's pre-proving Catal. Because with something as powerful as the Blade of the Challenger on the line, they want to make sure it is the most fair, the most even level playing field that they can offer all challengers. So they invite you to come back tomorrow.
Wow.
All right.
Zach says hi, he's watching.
Oh, hey buddy. So
You
got...
did it. Draco kicked ass. Like always, gosh damn it.
And saved lives.
Does long rest automatically re-heal us without having to use hit dice, or do I have to use my hit dice first?
Nope, you get all hit points back.
Okay.
Long rest. Wow.
You don't have much time between, now and the next time you're scheduled to be in the arena. If you'd like to make any kind of effort to do something small and special, we can probably do that. Otherwise, I'm going to fast forward. If anybody needs to, buy or sell something or has a very short errand to run in the city of Beiju, you'll have, an hour before bedtime tonight or a couple of hours in the morning before we head to of
I'm
the
just gonna
Cthulhu Arena.
restock my arrows. That's all I want to.
Nice. Anybody else?
Nope. Is
Not
anybody
including
else's Roll20 glitchy right now?
No.
Mine isn't doing anything weird.
Cool. Okay, cool.
I'm getting a tie-dye pattern on Mark's shirt, but
That might be the shrooms.
Too much Black Lotus.
Yeah.
all right.
Sorry, I was demanding that we fight tonight because because I saved my rage just for that, and forgot that I was muted. But I'm actually joking. We can go ahead and long rest because I pretty much got gooshed. So
A little bit. If nobody has anything special besides just the normal like resupply and repair of gear, I'm gonna fast forward us. The next morning finds everybody awake early. We're anxious. People are excited. Michelle disappeared. There's some glitchiness.
Hey, should we
Yeah,
try to bet on
I'm-
ourselves? Are we allowed to?
Did you say that to me again?
Is there betting? Can we bet on ourselves to win?
Oh, I heard betting. Is there betting? And I'm like, yes, it's an inn. Of course there's betting. Like, how?
Money.
So almost always there's betting. It's difficult to explain. This week, in case I haven't really explained it to you, is like almost, it has like a religious significance to it. It's almost sacred. So nothing official. You'd be dealing with just, the normal kind of back alley people who do loan sharking and leg breaking. Yes, 100% you could find someone who would take your money, but like normally there is a thriving Cthulhu gambling scene, but all of those places this is not that kind of occasion.
Okay.
It's like, it's like betting on a boxing match versus betting on boxing in the Olympics. Like one of them is more widely accepted, the other one's kind of like, this is a very special occasion. I'm sure it still happens, but like it's not going to be an easy thing. You're not going to see a lot of people doing it. So if you want to find it 100%, but you're dealing with shady people. Not that you haven't before.
Nah, it's okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, my internet is being real shitty.
Boo.
It's super glitchy. I cannot get Roll20 to work.
Like the video looks great.
Well, thanks. That's just me.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It just might be a huge lag between when I roll and things happen.
As you guys approach the Cthulhu Arena, you take the Path of Champions. It's like this grand concourse of, plated marble, 70 feet wide that takes you into the grand entrance of the arena. Normally there'd be like lines of adoring fans looking for, the opportunity to touch you or to be given a token of favor. It's kind of like a whole thing, like a WWE style entrance. But you find that concourse is completely empty this morning. In fact, as you walk through the normal large stone archways that would lead you there, these doors are barred and locked, and there have been 5 huge pieces of timber set in place to like reinforce this sealed door. And there's in front of them a lone man in a gold and black Cthulhu hooded robe, who has to be just absolutely melting in this noonday heat, but this is their formal attire.
What's the word? We're here for the final match.
He pulls out a small papyrus like notebook and asks for your names. Team name.
Elias Flame.
Thank you.
And are all individuals present?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
He flips the page twice and he goes, "Oh, you're the reason. Very well. If you'll follow me up to the left here, mind your steps. We'll be climbing several of them." And there's been some scaffolding built along the side of the arena. Looks like maybe 40 or 50 feet winding up like a spiral staircase along the entire outer perimeter. Like picture the Great Colosseum, and it just has 60 feet of scaffolding climbing up to its, highest parapet.
Oh dear.
We're gonna die.
bulls are not very well known for their aerobatics. So
Draco's gonna preemptively summon his little wild fire spirit.
As you make a joke at like the midway point about Minotaur not being exceedingly acrobatic, once you reach the top, the hooded man pulls back his cloak and points in there and asks, "How are they at swimming?" And as you look, the entire bottom bowl of the arena has been filled with water. It's now almost 40
No.
feet deep. There are a bunch of people in the stands in the arena. You are like the last people to be admitted, and there's this line of torches that just spark, boom, 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 all the way down to the entrance to this now sunken arena pit. And the cheering begins, and you guys are now basically allowed to walk down this newly illuminated path to what is a flooded arena.
Cool.
Because
Cool,
you know
cool,
what
cool.
Flame doesn't like.
As you enter, people are cheering. People are trying to touch you. Like Oni's getting marriage proposals. People are trying to steal parts of Hoppy's cloak, which is always like a little bit of cinder char. They just want like a piece of the champion. Everybody's trying to do Hoppy horns, and one woman even is making like sexual innuendo to Hoppy about she needs a real man. She wants to take the bull by the horns.
Okay.
This kind of thing. It's just like you have achieved celebrity status. In other words. People seem to adore you here. And as you get closer to this sunken arena, you can see that there are some stone, either they're floats or columns that have been erected to allow for small stone islands within this newly sunken arena. And as you approach the midway point to being able to surround this new island paradise, a gong rings out in the arena, and the cheering is immediately silenced. As the gong continues to reverberate, it's not silenced as a gong traditionally is. Is it allowed to, that pealing reverberation continues to echo for 30-40 seconds, and you see some rippling in the water, and scaly reptilian humanoid creatures begin to crawl out of the depths, jumping up onto the stone platforms, and you are encouraged to engage in combat.
Ugh. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay.
What are
Who didn't I grab? I'm missing Hoppy. You guys can change your orientation
what are
however
these?
you'd like. Those are large, not huge, but large-sized catapults that they're loaded already, and in their baskets are some kind of like flaming cannonball, but it has not been set aflame yet. It's oil soaked, and you can smell that even from this distance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I call this one. He's mine.
Yeah.
It's definitely a he if it's a reptile, and he's mine.
What do you call him?
I call
And-
him fucking dead.
I'm gonna preemptively rage before my turn.
And I'm going to preemptively take my potion of breathing.
Okay. Who am I missing in the initiative? Who didn't I get? Amon.
Roll initiative, okay?
He did.
I did.
Oh.
Probably just didn't have tokens selected. All right, there we go. Again, before we take turns, you guys can adjust that marching order. But Amon will go first. You see the arena as it is arrayed, except that the stands are full of fans. There are statues for representing each one of the old gods before the devastation. Everybody's cheering. The crowd is going absolutely berserker. You watch as several more lizard folk climb onto these stone islands. What do you want to do?
I am going to advance to the island. This guy here. And find my weapon.
That hits. He was like halfway in the water, halfway out, and as he just jumps up, you decapitate him, sending both his head and his body back into the sunken depths.
Nice.
You get excited people clapping and cheering. Two of the lizard folk let loose battle cries, obviously announcing their intention to avenge their fallen friend. Renan, your turn.
Sure.
I'm decapitator.
I'm doing the things I always do. But I'm going to shoot this guy, and I'm aiming right in between his eyes. It's very important that you know that.
I do.
Nice.
13 points of damage hits. The draw on your bow is strong enough that you do shoot right through the thick portion of his skull between his eyes. The arrow penetrates, and the arrow head exits the backside of his head, and he just slumps over a piece of driftwood, so all you see is the point of your arrow sticking up out of the top of his head, as the slumped corpse just floats there on some driftwood.
Does the Crowder rep for me too?
Absolutely.
Then I would like to do a little bow.
Oh, how ladylike.
Hey, can you put dead marks on the ones that are dead?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I had.
Thank you.
And that one actually sunk, so I'm just going to remove him. Renan, any other movement? Oh no, I guess, did you steady aim? Because that was.
I did. Yeah, I can't move.
Odie.
My turn? Okay. I am going to, let's see. Let me just see how far this is. Okay. I'm moving here. I do not have my shield equipped. And we're going to 1, 2.
Oh my god! Wow.
This is so fun.
I have never seen that.
Please tell me that I can roll on the crit fail to impact the other, mer people.
Yeah.
Because obviously that
Wow.
guy's dead.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
That
Okay.
was epic.
So, first things first, that guy is very dead. Why don't you explain to me, or describe to me how dead he is while I take a look at this table and figure
I slice his head clean off of his neck with one sword, and then with the other one, shove it into his torso and lift the body up out of the water and hold it over my head and just yell like a visceral, and then let it drop to the floor. So
Nice.
it's sitting here on the brick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a compromise offer for you.
Okay.
The number 10 on the table is you know how to press the advantage. You gain advantage on attack rolls against that target until the end of your next turn. He's dead. So what I'd like to offer you
That
is
target type.
what would be 15, which allows you to take the disengage action after your attack, which would allow you to move 6 squares on the map. And then I would let you take your next attack, which was the other critical, against somebody else.
Done.
Nice.
So
Yes.
Somebody else you want to kill. Yep.
Yep.
And then, so he dead also. Tell me how he dies.
Oh.
So good.
He was already on the tile, right?
Yeah, he was fully on. Yep.
So he's just going to get cleanly sliced in half at the belly button. Just top, bottom.
Darth Maul style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hamburger, not hot dog. Yeah. And he was just you could hear him scream, "Please don't! I have children."
Oh no.
Just before you murdered him.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're apparently traveling scholars that were here to give you a riddle.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Take no prisoners. Yeah, no, he's dead. In Geb, lizard folk are notoriously dangerous raiders of villages. They live in rivers and swamps and will eat entire families if not careful. They're sort of like
They're
an invasive
bad.
species that are meant to be deliberately hunted. There's bounties for them all the time.
Careful, you deleted the token that had initiative.
Oh damn! Thanks. They were 7 or 5. Do you remember?
5.
They're
They
5.1.
were right behind
It's
me.
still technically on there, but there's no name, so it might disappear.
Thank you. And then because you kill that one and you have the second advantage table roll, I will let you either have advantage on the next attack you make against any of the lizard folk, or the next time any of the lizard folk that could see you attack you, that attack is made with disadvantage because you are now the murderer of lizard folk. You pick.
I'll take disadvantage.
You just flex berserker scream at them and they all kind of were like, no. Well, he wants to fight you, not me.
I freaking love these characters so much.
They all sort of shrink away, like deliberately choosing other ones. Like the small one's like, I'll fight the big one.
Oh, it's amazing.
If you note in the upper right-hand corner of this very large battle map, I do have the audience engage-o-meter. And after that brilliant display of mutilation and destruction, you have gone from red to orange.
Ooh.
That was pretty impressive.
Just a
Alright.
quick question, because I assume we would know this, or Oni and Hoppy would know. In order to win this, it's not just about defeating the enemies. We have to be showmen
Mm-hmm.
That is 100%
and actually win the crowd over.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We got to make it look good.
All right.
This was an excellent start. Back-to-back crits. All right, Hoppy. Nobody wants to follow that act, but it is your turn.
Can I running leap and jump right here?
I will give you my favorite DM answer of all time. You can try.
I want to do like, so I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could jump the corner, and it would be 2 small jumps, basically going where is that Ammon is.
I like Gammon. I don't think you know that, but that's a pretty big WoW character for me.
Oh,
Amon is.
come on, yeah. So I want to go here, and I want to smash this guy with my greatsword.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics is 13.
That's plenty good.
All
You're
right.
an athlete. You're trained. It was a big jump. You do like that brief like teeter where you land just on the edge of the stone. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we're good. We're good. Axe time.
Oh,
Oh, damn it. Maybe he's still just a little wobbly.
yeah.
And
Man.
you're just not sure that you can bring all that momentum down without like ass over tea kettling into the water. So you just take a beat and
And actually, I can do horns as well, so I might as well do that.
Yeah, for sure.
At the one in the. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
oh no.
Ass over tea kettle into the water.
Oh,
Oh no!
No!
Oh
Oh no!
When the DM
No.
smiles, it's already too late.
Oh, it's not gonna go well for you, bud.
Okay, because I think this is catastrophically bad given this particular situation, I'm going to give you a saving throw of some kind. Give me a minute to think this out. So you lose your grip as you attack. As a result of your critical failure, you drop your weapon and it falls 5 feet in the DM's discretion. So you know for sure I'm
Directly
going to
in
put
the
that shit
water.
in the water. But why don't you make a dexterity saving throw to like, as it clangs on the stone floor, you can very quickly like try to stop that from happening.
Oh
Nice.
yeah! Fuck yeah!
We're gonna say that next turn, half of your movement is gonna be spent like picking up your weapon and making sure it's secure as it like clangs all over the arena, but you will not lose it in the drink because I don't know what that does, but nothing good. So
And I'm gonna. It doesn't have any function, but I'm gonna like make my my dread
Helm?
helm
Yeah.
just.
nice. Sorry, apparently it's puppy playtime. The lizard folk now make concerted efforts to attack.
I'm gonna step away for just a moment.
Okay.
We'll start with the disadvantaged attack against Oni. He just runs at you with this sort of like javelin-y spear, just outstretched, tries to hit you with it. He critically fails.
Yep.
Just a botched series of events. Oh my god, and he falls completely prone. So he's gonna like run past you, you trip him, he falls flat on his face, one arm in the water. I'm going to make an attack against Hoppy with my heavy club. I don't have advantage. 17 hits though, I think. But he did say he was raging, so I'm just going to take 3 off. And 1 closes to Renan, and we'll also try to club her. Let's go clubbing.
Oh, that feels really bad.
8 points of bludgeoning, and I get to roll on this here table.
No, you don't.
many tables
That's a
today?
lie.
Oh, interesting.
You just better make it look good.
Yeah, I don't think this is super valuable. What weapon do you have drawn? The bow, right?
Correct. Don't fuck with my bow.
He grapples with you in an attempt to disarm. We need to make opposed athletics checks.
Well, I lose. Oops. 14. Sorry.
Just rips the bow out of your hands and like lizard hisses at you. Now that he has the bow in hand, and that's his turn. Draco. End of round 1. What's he gonna do?
You're muted, Meg.
Sorry, I was playing with the dog. You let me summon my fire guy, right? So he's already out?
Yep.
Excellent. He's going to teleport Draco over here. And Draco is going to light the oil aflame and aim this thing at this guy. I don't know what
I
to
feel
roll to
like-
do that, though.
I feel as though this is a premature move, but good for you.
But it is what Draco wanted to do, so...
Chaos. Chaos.
Go ahead and make a dexterity attack roll for me, just so dex plus proficiency.
I don't know how to
His
roll
proficiency is 3. What's his dexterity score?
that. A dexterity is 10.
So it's just a plus 3.
5. But he has an inspiration token. I can re-roll it.
Okay.
He said I could use it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm re-rolling it. Oh,
Is that better than a 10 though? That's 11, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this happens.
yeah!
Whoa. Big bomb.
You make an enormous explosion, and the guy is completely incinerated in it. But this, like, it has almost like a napalm effect on the stone. It just stays there burning for a turn. So I'm gonna leave this token, the fire token, up for a bit.
Okay.
The catapult has a reloading handle, like a hard crank if you wanted to try to reset it, but it would take an action to do so.
That wasn't my action?
That was your action. I'm
Oh,
just telling
okay.
you how
So
a
next
catapult
turn,
works.
I could reset it. Okay.
Amon, your turn.
As the lizard man is hissing and taking away my sister's bow, I'm just gonna walk up slowly behind him as he is hissing and just
Give him the full Gaddafi.
On the side of his head. Take that dagger.
Nice.
Yep.
literally just like vertically up through his spine and just dump him.
Nice.
Nice. We're literally chumming the waters now.
And then
There's
pick up
entrail and blood pools.
and I'll pick up her bow and hold it up for the crowd and hand it back to her.
Aww.
Nice.
Yeah, drop this.
Since it's my turn after his, when he goes to hand it to me, I'm going to run 15 feet away, or as far away from him as I can. Then I'm going to run at him, do a series of backhand springs, cartwheels, somersaults, and end in the splits where I just reach up and go. And he just puts the cloak over my hand, or the bow over my hand.
Okay.
And then I just wave to the crowd.
Give me an acrobatics check. Let's see how good this is.
Fuck yeah. Please be high.
Nice.
Please be high. It is amazing. You get like some cat calls, some wolf whistles, a huge round of applause. Definitely a good piece of showmanship there. Gonna adjust the applause-o-meter.
Yeah. I may be little, but I can perform, she says, in a full split
Ruh-roh.
with her voice.
Nice. Oh boy. You
Are you
have
gonna
an action
do any
left if you
damage?
want to fire that bow.
Sure. Since I end up here, I'll just shoot this guy. But because I moved, I do not have advantage.
That's still plenty good. 13 damage kills him. How does it look?
Um,
After doing all your crazy,
I just want to shoot him like straight through the abdomen. So it's a little more painful for him.
Slow death gut shot.
Yep.
Ugh. There's a little splash of bile on Hoppy's shoes. He looks down, there's this giant arrow sticking in his gut. He falls backwards, very operatic. Splish splash. Hoppy, you don't need to make a perception roll. The lizard folk falls backwards into the pool, clutching at his abdomen. As he falls in, there's like a splash that sort of collects this bit of blood and bile and splashes it up, sort of leaving this sheen on the surface of the pool. You watch as he floats deeper and deeper until he's about in that 5 to 10 foot range of depth. Like that's just about as far into this water as you can see. And as he's crossing into like what I guess in this arena would be like the benthic layer where you can no longer see anything, something massive swooshes past and he disappears.
Yep. There's something in there,
Hmm.
which is why we needed those catapults.
Hey, we can
Damn it,
reload
Draco.
them. Hey, do you want me to move you to the other one?
If you're offering, yes.
Nice. Okay, sorry. I was just getting Draco's next move, and it's amazing.
Oh no.
Oh no. Zach, what are you doing?
What Zach always does. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wondrous.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking. Oni, I think it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack the guy that is in front of me.
Oh my god.
Woo!
3 crits in 2 turns.
John, this guy's dead.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Other guy.
Uh-huh.
Let's do this.
They're all dead now.
yeah,
Yay!
Yeah. Well, let's roll on the table because table rolling
I
is
did.
fun. I see that.
90. It's got to be good.
Stinker.
So this is one of those ones where I feel like this is unfortunate. So what's listed here is you strike with extreme force. You roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, and the target suffers 1 unit of exhaustion. So he's like extremely dead. Or in degrees of dead. And I don't want you to feel like this critical was wasted, even though you've had 3.
We
So,
need them.
let's say that you've bottled up this extreme force, and anytime in the next 2 turns, whenever you would otherwise hit with a weapon, you can just do maximum damage.
Nice.
So like if you would roll a d8 plus 2, instead you just do 10 damage.
I love that.
Okay.
But I still have to roll hit, right?
It has to be an attack that would hit,
On a hit,
but instead of
okay.
rolling damage dice, you just get the maximum value of those dice.
Okay.
As the
Does she-
lizards,
How did you kill that one, Meg?
Ooh, this one I cut hot dog style, not hamburger style.
Oh,
Just straight down the
uh,
middle.
spine and rib bifurcation, just grisly.
And then obviously I hold up both of my swords and cheer at the crowd. Or
do you
take a
wanna
bow.
give us-
Oh, maybe I take a bow instead.
Yeah,
us a
bow.
performance?
Ooh.
Do you want to make a performance check to really sell it?
Yes, I do. Of course I do.
she's a professional.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. This is going very well for us currently, she says, speaking
Currently.
too soon.
As the lizards' dead bodies begin to fall into the water, you do notice this sort of like cavitation and thrashing happening beneath the waves, and like small little blood bags exploding into the water. You can see these poofs, like something massive, compressively just force the lizard corpses to explode, because you can see like rippling of blood and like oxygen bubbles rippling to the surface. Emerging out of those pools, you see 5 large reptilian heads emerge out of the depths.
Oh no.
A little something like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's, you probably can't see them, and that's on purpose. But after Oni's turn, it is my turn. I'm going to make an attack roll.
That one's right next to the napalm. Does it take any damage?
It does not, because it's in the water presently.
Oh, okay.
We'll start with Hoppy. I'm going to make a bite attack there. You are raging. Does a 16 hit?
I
You're great swording,
am.
aren't you?
Yeah, I didn't actually say. So yes, we will pretend that I'm great swording, which means I need to remove my shield. So yes, that hits.
Okay.
For 6 points.
6 points of piercing damages. The 2 to the south will move in 1 square closer, and 1 will bite Renan, 1 will bite Amon, starting with Renan.
Did the one
Amon.
that bit me get closer?
It did not.
Okay.
Looks like it's gonna hit
That's 15's my AC.
both. Yeah. Renan takes 14 piercing. Amon takes 6 piercing. And these 2 move closer to Oni, and they will each make a bite attack against Oni. I think a miss and a miss. Is that
They
right?
must have heard that I'm the force to be reckoned with.
Yes. Yeah, miss and a miss. It is Hoppy's turn, and then Draco after him. That'll be the end of round 2.
All right, I'm gonna run over here, and I'm going to great sword and great weapon and reckless attack and rage and goosh this guy.
19 hits.
23.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure and I had advantage on that, but it hit anyway.
Roll
so-
again to make sure you don't get a critical hit.
Okay.
That's only fair.
Nope. But I can also do horns, so I'm going to do that. Damn it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you
I
have
had advantage. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. 10 does not hit, unfortunately. Something exciting happens. With your greatsword, Hoppy, and the momentum that of your charge carries you, and you anime slice him. And as you stop, the head just separates and falls into the water, and it disappears.
But does it grow back 2 more?
Moments later, however, 2 heads emerge from that same spot.
That's right.
I don't know how to kill hydras.
You
have
can't
to,
cut the heads off. Don't
have
cut
to-
the heads off.
Sorry, forgot.
It's all right.
Draco, it's your turn.
Okay, quick. But does anyone know how to kill hydras before I throw fire at it?
Does anyone have knowledge of the arcane? What do you call it? Proficient.
Arcana? Yes, Draco does.
Okay. Draco grins for a moment, and he gives you the answer he's given you to everything. And whenever you ask him how do you kill something, he
fire?
always tells you with fire. But in this moment, like, he has never been more excited in his whole life. Because truly, hydras have a vulnerability to fire. Fire stops their ability to regenerate heads.
Okay.
Mechanically, what that means in game is that any round where a hydra has taken fire damage, that head may not be recovered. So it's like cauterizing the stump, essentially. So, like, if that head that Mark attacked had taken fire damage, it would just be a dead head. There'd only be 4, and no regrowth. But instead we have 6, because we're learning things.
In chat, he's saying, fire, fire, fire!
What a glorious day.
Witness me.
Where the whole family turns to him and just says, burn it. Burn it all.
You have been waiting for this day all your life.
Mm-hmm.
It is his turn.
Okay. So, does it take an action to... I have 2 questions. Does it take an action to reset the catapult? Like, would I not be able to take any other actions if I reset the catapult?
Yeah, it takes an action too, yes. I don't know, like, I don't want to infer or suggest something that you're not asking.
Okay.
It does take an action to reset the catapult. That is a true statement.
Okay, and then a big giant token just appeared.
Since we all know it's a hydra now, I'm just showing you like where the mass of its body is.
Okay.
The heads remain where the heads are, but the body is underwater. But since
Okay.
we all know what it is and the surprise is gone,
And
this
then-
will help you see initiative and hit points.
Oh my god.
Assuming there must be like oil drums somewhere to refill these catapults with more fiery goodness. Is that true?
You do not see that.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, because we got to fire stuff, we're going to do the bolt thing. Let me get to it. The Scorching Ray. And we're going to try to hit different heads. So I'm going to start with, we're going to do this one, and this one, and that one.
Okay. Hit. Hit. Miss.
Okay. So
Ooh.
2 of them have taken bonus action. Yes. Fire seed. He says bonus action has the fire dude seed them all. Alright, so I'm guessing fire dude has to move here.
Putting like the red dots on the ones that have taken fire damage, if that makes sense.
Cool.
And flame seed. Oh, I got totally screwed by the dice.
Totally.
Yeah.
The d20 bounced off of the 6 and it went from a 19 to a 3.
Like, I love that you play with 3D dice and still blame them.
You can watch it. Roll back the stream and you can see that it was true.
Okay, well, we have 2 heads that have taken fire damage. And I think Draco's out of actions, yes?
Yes.
It is Amon's turn.
Right. I am going to, in a spectacular diving motion, going to dive at this one here.
Nice.
My
Whoa, Jake. Whoa. That's our child.
Nice.
Let me parse this. The attack hits. I take 11 points of slashing, and then I have to save against Searing Smite.
Are you asking me?
I am. I thought smites I didn't have to save against.
You
Sorry, I'm
just
reading
might.
this. Okay. Regrettably, I have an excellent Constitution saving throw.
Well, doesn't it say you take the D6 the first round anyway? It's just if you don't put it out.
Mm-hmm. So he takes a total of 16 damage. And he is now marked with fire damage.
And then
Alright.
as I dive past him, I'm just going to come out of the.
Nice.
And then
Renan. You look injured. You also sound muted.
it's just her voice.
Hi. So after I take that bite, I'm going to very dramatically like kind of yell and scream and like, ah, put on a whole show. And then I'm going to look like, oh, wait. And I'm going to pull a vial out of my cloak
Nice.
and drink my healing potion for 3 whole points of healing.
Oh.
That is not great.
Thank you, John. Captain Obvious
You're rolling
today.
a 20-sided die, though, so I feel like that's not what a healing potion does.
No, I rolled. This is what I rolled. Oh, okay.
Hey, 7 is better than 3.
Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong thing.
No, you're good.
So it was 5 and it's
so- Yep.
okay, I'll take it. And after I do that, I am going to dive into the water. Wait, I didn't even. Guys, it's like I don't know how to play this game. Yeah, I'm going to dive into the water and I'm going to double move. Wait, can I do that? Does drinking a potion action? You know what? This
It's
is,
a bonus action.
I'm going to swim over here to Draco.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will, if you want to give me an athletics check, since it's pretty close, I'll let you do that as your movement, which means you would arrive at that stone plinth with your action.
Oh, and then you could set the catapult, and he can light
That's-
it, and yeah.
That is why I got there.
Yeah.
Amazing swimming. You captivate the audience with your breaststroke.
You're
And-
damn right I do. And I like, when I get back up there, I pull my cloak off seductively to dry.
The magical enchantment is clingy. You hoist yourself up onto the stone plinth there, and with your action, just kind of shove Draco aside like a little brother and show him how it's done, cranking hand over hand the wheel until you bring the weight of the catapult down till its loaded position. It's now ready to be fired again.
Yeah. See, little sisters are cool too. Or big sisters.
Mhm.
And then I'll do my wave.
Give us a performance check for that.
Okay, well, it's not going to go well, but. Ugh, they did not like the wave. They're sick of my bullshit.
It was maybe a little too princessy. Yeah.
Or they could be turned off by the 14-year-old trying to be sexy.
I think she's 19.
Oh!
I was gonna say, like, yeah, you can That one
I
guy
thought
was
you
like,
said 16.
"You're
No, I
getting
think-
me an awkward erection." Boo!
Some people like awkward erections. Some people like awkward erections. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, but because of the dramaticism of you drinking that potion, diving into the water in what is obviously Hydra infested seas to swim there, has definitely rallied the audience into the highest category on the applausometer.
Woo!
Ooh.
When that happens, a flaming. Oh, I can't do it. Why can't I do this?
I'm 16, but old for my age.
Oh God.
That's just a little bit of rent for you. You're welcome.
Two flaming globules of explosive material, these napalm spheres, appear, one in each catapult again, seemingly having been summoned by the audiences. So there's some aspect to the Catal games here where one of the masters is creating these at the audience's approval. When you hit a certain threshold of fuck yeah,
Okay.
you get kabooms.
Wait.
It is Oni's turn.
All right. Well, she is going to trying to decide if she would rather go fire a catapult or if she would like to stay and fight and cut off heads. I think probably cut off heads. Yeah.
Does seem like
Yeah,
it.
before it's their turn again, so try to
Let's do
minimize the
it.
damage.
One of these and one of these. Oof.
Nice.
Both. Actually, not both. Only one hit for 8 points of slashing.
On this one that's right in front of me and has been fired.
Okay. You cut through it, but not enough to sever its head.
Okay.
Any other actions?
I don't think so.
John, just to remind you, I have Ancestral Protectors up, which
Okay.
means they get disadvantage if they're not attacking me.
What's the range on it?
Doesn't say.
Can you link it for me?
No, apparently not. Hold on.
Okay. It's just the first creature you hit, so
Which
this
was
guy
the-
here. Right, yeah.
Okay, so I thought this was all one creature.
That's the difficult thing. I guess that's fair point. It is all technically one creature, but they do have 5 brains. You know, I'm going to let the die decide this one.
Okay, I'm good with that.
All one creature. So they all have disadvantage if they're not attacking Hoppy. I guess that's fair. Like, they do have multiple brains, but each of those brains is eminently retarded. So...
And now
guess-
they're being harassed by emus or chocobos. So
I guess that's fair. Like, their intelligence is only a 2, so I would advocate for my point more heavily if they 8 heads had reasonable smarts, but they don't. So
so you're saying that what I did was just give them a 1/6 more brain power.
exactly. Now they're genius. Now they're human average intelligence because they're unified in a single thought of eat Hoppy. All right, Hydra's turn. I'm gonna manipulate this head to here. That's a lot of heads in one spot. This head to here.
That's
This one
what
to-
she said.
Oh my goodness. We are going to have one head attempt to bite Amon, but it will be doing so at disadvantage. It still hits
Hey.
for 7 points of piercing damage against Amon. This one here will attack Hoppy. So, and did you reckless mark?
Yep. So everybody gets advantage.
We're just going to do, I think, that cluster of 4 against you, and then at the end, 1 against Oni. So,
Okay.
Cluster of 4 heads.
Oh no!
So I see 4 hits. So 14 becomes 7 damage, 10 becomes 5, total of 12. 24 becomes 12, and 15 becomes 7.
Okay, I need a calculator for this because I might be dead.
I see only 31 total damage, right? Once it's all been halved. Oh no, 36 total damage once everything's been halved.
36 is exactly.
Okay. And I suppose I get to do this. I gain a +2 to my AC against Mark, and I have advantage on saving throws originating from Hoppy until the end of my next turn, as I
Great.
recognize patterns in my opponent's fighting technique. So I'm gonna take that one all the way to the bank.
Fair.
It is Hoppy's turn.
Roll for
Yes, please.
death save.
Mm-hmm.
Is
One
that a
win.
success?
Okay.
Draco's turn.
I'm in bed.
Hi, buddy.
I kind of feel like Draco should heal Hoppy, but I also
feel
feel
like
like he's
Hoppy kind of feels like that too.
he's probably gonna throw the flaming sphere, aim it there.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Your a D20 plus 5. So if you want to use the D20 roller, just 1 D20 plus 5.
Hoppy, do you have an inspiration token?
I do not. Did we ever decide who got the inspiration last week, though?
We didn't.
Meg. I thought we decided on
Meg.
Oni.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, I did.
We didn't do one for this session though. When we started this morning, we didn't vote for who did good last session.
I thought that's what. Okay.
Well,
I'm
Hoppy,
confused.
obviously, because he got that guy in the butt.
He did get the guy in the butt.
Classic butt stuff.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Kablamo. I'd like you to also roll 4d6. That head has been burnt off, and as it sizzles, bubbling into the arena's newly flooded water pit, no additional heads emerge, replacing it.
Nice.
It is.
Wait, I can flame seed. I'm gonna try to flame seed this one.
Okay.
Boo! Boo! Alright. My turn's over.
Okay. That means presently the only one that's taken fire damage this round so far is the one that's dealing with Amon. At this point, everybody else has either been dead or has not taken fire damage.
This one wasn't close enough to the napalm explosion to take fire damage?
It's only a 10-foot radius, so if you wanted to kill the one that is dead, I don't think you hit that one.
What if you put it right
I
there?
had cast it right here.
I'll allow it.
I thought I was gonna hit 2, that's why I put it there.
I like
without trying to hit Hoppy.
it. I marked him red.
Thank you.
He's
thank
a,
you.
He's
thank
a burning.
you.
He's burning.
Alright.
My biscuit is burning. Anything else from Draco?
No. I don't think he can do anything else
I'm gonna just
at
cheat
this
a little bit.
moment. But he's got a flaming sphere with their name on it.
That's what I get for choosing. Like, this thing looked like a really cool explosion, but it is not. It does not telegraph the area very well. I probably should have just chosen a less cool, more accurate depiction. My apologies. Draco, it's your turn. Or Amon, it's your turn. Swimming and sword fighting is hard, and evidenced here. You are unable to strike the Hydra, and because he made his saving throw, he now loses the fire damage from the Searing Brand.
Damn.
That sucked.
Any other movement or bonus from you, Amon, or is it Renan's turn?
Damn.
Renan, you're up.
I think I just reload the catapult, right? Or he didn't use it, right?
He did. He fired it.
Okay, then I'm reloading the catapult.
Okay. Click, 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 and it's reloaded. There is no ordnance to fire yet, but it is in the loaded position, prepared to be fired.
Awesome.
Oni, your turn.
You're muted.
You can do that.
Sorry. I'm going to use an action to force feed a healing potion to Hoppy.
Okay.
Okay. 2d6.
Hold on.
2d4.
I'll roll it. So 7.
Okay.
And then I am going to... I can only do the second attack if I attacked with the first action, right?
That is correct.
And they don't have weapons, so Blade Ward doesn't do anything for me.
That's not entirely true.
Bludgeoning.
It's just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I don't think it specifies from weapons.
It says by weapon attacks.
Oh, I apologize. Then yeah.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I can do. So I will pass my turn.
Hydra's turn.
I am sorry about that.
What was that?
It was Andy Griffin.
It was Andy.
Andy Griffin.
I'm telling you, like at some point we gotta like record that because this is some great sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, hey, listen, it's a daily occurrence over here, so.
He's come over here, this lower
Oh no.
southern head, and he's going to attempt to bite. Oh, he's going to bite Zach. He's going to bite Draco. He's not, because he doesn't have advantage and a 9 misses.
Yeah, he's not.
Amon is going to be bitten. Oh my goodness, for 11 points. Then I'm going to move into here and double bite Oni and try to bite Hoppy. We'll start with the double bite on Oni. Are those both misses? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll attempt to bite Hoppy. Which is a hit, I think.
No, 15.
It's not.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right. It's a miss. Oh, you would have had enough hit points anyway. That's my turn. Hoppy, alive again. You can use half of your movement to stand up.
Are we playing by? Does the Hydra play by Hercules rules? Can you smash the heads?
I mean, yes. The only thing that prevents their heads from growing back is fire. So, like, mechanically,
Okay.
anytime you do 25 damage to the Hydra, a head is severed, and it grows back unless it has taken fire damage in the last turn.
Okay. So what I can do is use my gloves of
Punching and breaking.
yeah, my gloves of punching and breaking to I guess I'll have to go after this guy because he's the only one that has current fire damage. So I'll do that with 2. You said every 25 damage?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll go ahead and attack it with just one thing, and let me look it up. It's attack roll with a +7 bonus. So roll d20 and then just add 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need to add that to my list. Cool.
9 misses.
And I'm gonna rage a little bit more survivability.
Seems good.
Did this one move into the...
It did. I was waiting for Mark's thing to be over for you to roll
Okay.
damage. If you want to roll 4d6 for me. Cat's out of the bag a little bit. Mark
You can,
Mark stands up and knocks his gloves together, and they make this resounding metallic sound. And then he punches seemingly at the air, but this giant spectral ram's head with horns materializes and shoots across the arena, narrowly missing punching that Hydra right in its head. Then dissipates just before it hits Renan and Draco. Do you want me to link the sheet for them?
yeah, you can go ahead and make it now.
That's what Mark has. I think everybody can see it now.
Hey, now I can.
It is Draco's turn.
Oh, sorry. That's
I
me.
I like to imagine it's actually a centaur
minotaur
head
You can
with-
change for
with-
sure.
glowing eyes.
Nice.
All right.
I like it.
We need to get some fire damage on these other heads, and I have like a tiered plan that's going to take some action here. So we are going to Scorching Ray.
Smort.
This one, and this one. Boo. Okay, so that one was this one.
Miss.
That's this one.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh, boo! And that one was this one. Okay, so we hit this one.
Mm-hmm. So one thing happens. That's 25 damage, cumulative, and it has taken fire damage. So that head just gets burnt into oblivion and sinks beneath the waves harmlessly. And then the last one is a miss with 9, unfortunately.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try to flame seed this one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Help me!
That doesn't
Oh.
work, does it?
Man.
Also a miss. Sorry.
Okay. I can't use fiery teleportation, so that is the end of his turn.
I'm on.
I am not super familiar with the Searing Smite. That is a spell, right?
It is.
Okay. Can I use it again?
Do
Not
you
really
have
sure.
spell slots for it?
I don't even know.
Let's talk about it really quick.
Okay.
On your character sheet in the upper right-hand corner, you should see 3 tabs, one labeled Core,
Yeah.
then Bio, then Spells. If you go to the Spells tab, we can
Uh-huh.
see that you have 3 spell slots per day, but we know that you've used 1, so I'm going to just adjust that to 2 remaining. So you
Okay.
can cast that or any of the other spells up to 2 more times today.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So I will. So.
Excellent. That is a hit for 8 points of damage. And I gotta move this out of the way. 8 points of damage. And this guy's taking fire damage this turn. He's gonna make a con saving throw. Which he does, so no continuing to burn, but still marked fire damage this turn. And you're happy where you are? Well, as happy as you can be.
Not that I can do much more. I am going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
Potion of healing 2d.
Roll before the slash before roll, so it'd be slash roll
slash
space
roll.
2d4 plus 2. There you go. 9 hit points. That's pretty good. Almost maximum. Renan,
I'm done.
he's drinking a potion. It's your turn. You've reset the catapult. We're waiting for something to impress the crowd enough to summon a new firebolt, or we have a catapult loaded on the other side that has not fired.
Okay, Caleb, I need you to come get Zeke before I can even take my turn. I'm getting kicked. So sorry. Can I use my witch bolt to light it? Since it's technically lightning.
Light what? I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood
The
something.
catapult?
You want to set the catapult on fire?
No, there's
No,
No.
there's no oil. They have to put it in based on the crowd's engagement. There's nothing to shoot.
Right. Think of it like a missile, but that
Oh.
ordnance is not loaded into the rocket launcher yet.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how we could like a double move to this other one to shoot it since it's already loaded, but
I don't.
could get there wouldn't be able to take the action.
Okay, well, can I?
Snack attack.
Snack attack.
I apologize for not being ready, but I was literally being assaulted by my child. Welcome to real life. If anyone is streaming online,
It's the 4D version of D&D where
Mhm.
combat actually hurts.
Yeah.
jeez, I was
a
like-
full-blown flurry of blows. Yeah.
small child, chill out. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot this one.
If you shoot this one over here, he's in base damage. You can do a sneak attack.
Which one?
The one Amon's getting.
The one by Amon.
Okay. I will do that one then.
You forgot to say, come on, dice, roll high.
Does that work?
It worked last time she did it.
Oh, Andy, buddy.
Oh, he's so upset.
All he wanted to do is kick you.
I did not want to be kicked anymore.
Just imagine that the actual conversation. What's wrong, bud? Mom wouldn't let me kick her. What are you gonna do, champ?
His sad face is so sad though.
So sad.
I did-
9 points. Yep. Which is actually exactly the number we needed on that head
Nice.
to sever it. I'm not sure exactly how that works with a short bow. Maybe you shoot it directly in the eye and the brain goes dead and it just coils into the water like a turd. And because it's taken fire damage, it does not regenerate a new hit. So that's good news.
That's good news.
Oni, we're close. It's your turn.
Alright, well, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity, but I'm not gonna waste an attack on a head that isn't flamed and have it spawn more. That's fine. I will take the 6.
Oof.
And I'm going to double attack this other one. Hey, did I get the guaranteed max damage?
Not
I
yet.
said anytime you wanted to.
Let's do it this time.
Okay.
So
They're the same roll, so one of those is
Is it-
14 and the other is 9.
Yep, perfect. You're not broadcasting. Does that kill that head?
It surely does.
Yes!
And again, because of the fire damage, no regrowth. There are 2 heads that remain, and under the water you can see the body is not in a good shape. Its tail is no longer flicking. Its bloated corpse is starting to sort of rise to the top. You have all but defeated this Hydra. You just need to bring it home. I will use my last 2. Actually, I'm going to try to bite Draco again because fucking Fireboy over here. There, he's at least going to get scarred.
Fine. You can hit him.
Stop burning us. 11 points of damage against Draco, and then 1 bite against Oni for 9 points.
Small price to pay.
And it is Hapi's turn.
I'm gonna try the.
Jump on the body. Jump on the body. That's what I wanted to do with Oni, but.
Can I jump on the
that.
body and stab that head in the back?
Sure.
Oh, but he'll get a attack of opportunity. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, you.
I'm
don't
gonna
have hit points
do-
for that.
Yeah, I don't have the hit points. Like 50-50, he kills me in one hit. So, in that case, I'm going to do the same thing as last time.
That one doesn't have fire damage though. We might not want to kill it.
This one does. I'm firing at this one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Same thing I did.
The
Last time.
spectral minotaur head that charges like an angry bull.
I see.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mega Man style.
hmm
Well, you have a tactic. It's to roll 9. It's not a winning strategy, but at least you're working on it. That is a bummer.
Yeah, I was all excited to get everybody to show this in a big fury thing. And I guess I can also. I should have recklessly attacked. Oh well. That's okay. I got nothing else. I can show off.
Okay. I mean, you can make a performance check with your gauntlet, and instead of saying you missed an attack, maybe you're just trying to flourish by just dry firing it in the air. I don't know. If you want to make a performance check for audience approval, I'll allow it.
All right. Yeah.
Nice. You have pegged out the audience meter, and the last flaming orb is deposited.
I think of it kind of like fireworks. I just shoot it straight up in the air, and it goes. It giant minotaur head,
Feed the
glowing
beast.
eyes. Yes.
All right. And yeah, that has summoned the last of the summonable fire orbs at this close catapult. It is Draco's turn.
Well, you know that Draco's gonna fire it, so.
Yep.
Is any of the body visible? Or
No,
is it still
it's
underwater?
deep underwater. Yeah, well, 5 or 6 feet underwater.
Okay. We're gonna try to shoot this guy in the face.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You just are checking a 10 for placement of the munition.
With
So you roll a
Dex?
d20 plus 5. Because I'm fairly certain that's going to be the outcome.
John, I need to test this. So it me I attack.
Okay.
Hey, and it's a crit! Right in the
Nice.
face!
This is going well.
So you get to roll 8d6 of damage.
Yes,
Ooh.
I do.
That is as a player, your 4th crit this fight. That's pretty good.
8d6.
Some of it is Draco's and some of it is Oni's. Nope. This is all Oni's, huh?
No, this is Draco. He is
Oh.
killing it with fire, literally. 28 damage!
All right. The last flaming sphere is fired expertly, deftly by the master of pyrotechnics. It lands in the open mouth of the Hydra that just reflexively bites down on something that's in between its jaws, and it erupts, blowing the head up. But then has this weird cascading sort of effect where the fire continues to explode down the stalk of its neck to its body, and you can see deep in the water, this sort of soft, sort of embery, coal-looking thing start to blow intensely bright, and then boom! It explodes underwater, creating this massive eruption of water in the arena, and this bloated sort of corpse of, ribs bent the wrong way, and this giant massive fat and tissue rises up to the thing with a couple of floating severed heads alongside of it.
And he's gonna do the like flaming finger. Nice.
Well done, Zach.
Nice.
I'm not watching chat, but I'm assuming that's from chat.
Nope. I'm
Oh,
not
nice.
sure. We might have lost him. But when he comes back, I want him to know that he killed it.
That's perfect. Very, very well done. The Hydra is no moss. Wow. Much impressed. You guys are ushered out of the arena, allowed to return to a comfortable box seat where you are offered food, wine, and the ability to recover. The rest of the performers fight aquatic-themed monsters, and they do not do well, both in the sense that neither is able to complete their challenge, and they aren't able to do so with any flair. The end of the day comes late afternoon, and it is not close. Leia's Flame, through all 4 rounds of the competition, remained the fan favorite in a way that you guys were never at any risk of being overtaken by any of the other competitive teams. You have the option. I'm assuming you want the Champion's Blade or the Challenger's Blade, but you can also take 2,000 gold.
Ooh.
Well, we have all week, remember, to get stuff. So definitely.
Well, this is
Take-
day 2, so
If we have the blade, that just means that we can challenge another group, right?
Hmm.
It means so I didn't write it here. And I
Oh,
probably
this was the
should.
one that I wanted because it turns into a 2-handed weapon. Oh, I want this so bad.
Up to you, but yes, in addition to what it does, it has historical significance in that it's sort of like it can issue a challenge to any current Kital champion that, according to history, cannot be denied. So, mostly good in the gladiatorial combat of one champion versus another, probably not useful in team versus team, but whoever holds the Blade of the Challenger can challenge any competitor, any Kital champion, and that challenge cannot be refused. It's there's no magic effect, it's an honor-bound thing, but that champion would lose enormous amounts of respect in this team if he refused a challenger who held the blade.
I don't have gold to give you guys, but I very much want this weapon.
I think you should have that weapon.
Yeah, I think you take the weapon.
Yay!
And we can get more gold in our next fight. Did we bet on ourselves?
No, we
No,
ended up
we
not
did
going
not.
to the shady underbelly. Although I think we might do something different for future matches.
Yeah, dude, we need gold.
All right, it is in Oni's possession. Oni, you have acquired Blade of the Challenger.
That's pretty awesome.
I am so excited. You're gonna have to help me figure out how to
You
set
can
up.
do that in
the-
downtime between
Yep.
sessions for sure. We as a group have completed the second day of our 6-day endeavor to become awesome peoples. So looking at the time, it's 11:15. Is there a world where you guys want to stop here, or is there can we get into the next thing? Starting tomorrow, which is the middle of the week, that is the beginning of the Omniprax games that was referenced in the most recent issue of Surviving the Sands. There will be another Kital match, not today, but the day after today. And there's always the the exchange board if you wanted to try to find a challenging mission to undertake. Or we can go back to just, you can take the rest of the week off resting. So let's, I think, first decide what your intention is for the next couple of days, and then we can talk about whether we want to try to jam one of those in the next 45 minutes, or if we just wait for Zach for next time.
Well, the reason we were doing
I wanna
this
do
was to
the-
level, so I don't know
Yeah.
that taking downtime is a good idea because we wanted to level before the challenges.
I agree.
Yep.
So tomorrow's the Omniprex games. I think we do the Omniprex games,
Yeah.
and I also think we need a 5-minute bio break.
Okay, yeah, let's take a quick 5, and then we'll come back and figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Looks like I am the first one back.
Hey, Meg, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
right.
She just took off with my car, so I'm free until. So I'm perfectly happy for today to go over because I never get time to myself. I had to take a day of vacation to take my walks. So
Oof. Alright, are we ready? I know Michelle will be back momentarily.
Yep.
I think we can probably at least discuss. It sounds like you guys were interested in the Omniprax games, true or false?
Yes,
Indeed.
yes,
definitely.
Is there anything you'd like to do with the few hours of downtime we have now between the end of this gladiatorial session and the beginning of the Omniprax games that starts at dawn of the next day?
I would like a long rest.
Yes.
Long rest
In,
from-
in addition to sleeping, not much time, but if you had any like outstanding, very short errands or like a small shopping something or other, now would be the time to do that. Or otherwise, we can check in again tomorrow. If you guys don't have anything, I'm gonna give you the rundown on the Omniprax games as soon as Michelle gets back.
Okay.
Actually, I guess there's technically the possibility for us to achieve quorum without her. The Omniprax games has 4 events. As I'm sure everybody read in their handout, one that measures strength, one that measures accuracy, one that measures speed, and one that measures mental acuity. Normally they are done in sequence, and it's usually a small class group that will do one, then the other, then the next, and then finally the fourth. But because there are so many people interested in this year, because it's a proving year, because it's, some people just do it as a badge of honor, they have all 4 sessions running coterminously. So you guys can pick what you'd like to start with. Is there any strong, would anyone like to start in the halls of questions unanswered? Is there reason to believe we should be starting with the course? Would anybody rather start with the Atlas Stone powerlifting, archery course? What do you guys want to do?
I should probably do the. Go ahead.
Do you think that we'll be able to get through all 4 challenges in one play session?
I really don't know. In my playtest, I want to say yes, but it depends a lot on you guys and how quickly we can, as a group, move through things. Which is sometimes the things I think will take 10 minutes end up taking 45, and sometimes the things I plan for an hour, you guys are done within 10 minutes. It is not always. We can certainly do an event between now and our scheduled time, 100%. I'm certain we could do all 4 within a 2-hour or 3-hour period, no problem. And I think we can get through 1 or even maybe 2 if we hustle today.
So what I was thinking was maybe it's best to just go ahead and call it early so that Zach can be here for the next session, so that way we can do all 4 and he doesn't miss out on any of them. If
That's
we
up to
can
you
get
guys.
them all done in one session. What do you guys think? Do you want to cut 30
Or we
minutes
could
early?
do. We could do.
We
like,
could
one
do
of
the
ones
strength
that's not.
one. Or
Yeah,
the
the strength
dexterity
one.
ones. It's the
Perfect.
people that are strong with that.
We're not
yeah.
all going to be able to do that one. So
I like that plan.
Are we entering as a team again, John? Do we select a?
No. Unfortunately, the Omniprax games is individual achievement. Everyone will earn points throughout the days. It's a 2-day event. And at the end of the 2-day event, they reward prizes for the top 7 finishers. And you guys will just be matching your individual point tallies versus my NPC's point tallies. And biggest number wins. I think Michelle's muted. If you're talking to me, I cannot hear you.
I kind of want to say let's wait for
Zach,
For
that.
Stack,
I don't remember his name. Draco. But
Can you hear me
on the
now?
other hand, like I said, I have, my wife just left with the kid, which means I have the house to myself.
if
She's
you're
not
having
gonna.
fun and you want to
passive-
keep playing, let's do the strength test.
She's not going to passive aggressively mop the floor in here. Yeah, I'm super down to keep going.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, question. I missed what the choices were in the Omniprax games. I apologize.
Archery, Atlas Stone powerlifting, the obstacle course, and the halls of questions unanswered, like a mental acuity challenge.
I got archery, halls of questions, and throwing rocks. I'm missing one.
Obstacle course,
Thank you.
of course.
Strength.
Yeah,
We
let's
can
start
do
with
that
strength.
fast.
Let's knock it out.
Will my new sword come into play with that? Should we program it real quick?
Will you intend to, instead of lifting the rocks, cut any of them in half?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, just curious.
I did not think to move your characters to this screen, so give me just 1 second and then I'll move you as viewers proper. Don't forget we did take a long rest, so make sure you've reset hit points and anything that refreshes on a long rest. And I've never seen this from another person's perspective, so you may have to make some adjustments here. It should be not impossibly huge, but a good sized battle map. You may have to zoom out. Like, I'm comfortable at 50-ish%, but depending on monitor size, you may need to go more or less.
We're doing the top portion right now.
The Atlas Stone, yeah. Oh. Ignore the points column. That didn't... I must have copy-pasted the stone column again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the rules. Each person in succession will attempt to lift. I don't know if you ever watched the actual, like, Strongest Man in the World tournament. The Atlas Stone is a real event. You have to pick up each progressively heavier and heavier stone and land it on that stone table. Mechanically, how that happens is you make a strength check. If your strength check is higher than the value listed for each stone, you succeed, gain that point, and advance to the next stone.
Nice.
If you do not succeed, you do not get that point, but may try the next harder one, but you don't get that point for the one that you failed on. After the first lift, you will have to make a Constitution saving throw to avoid fatigue between each lift after that. If you succeed, then you make the lift normally. If you fail, you'll be making that strength at disadvantage. So, I don't know if we need initiative for this one.
I wasn't sure. It was up.
I guess that's fine.
To see who rolls in order.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I think you had a good idea. And who am I missing? I don't have Michelle's thing. No, I do have Michelle's thing. Who am I missing? I'm on.
Me. I'm on.
It's me. I'm Mario.
I'm on you.
Alright, Oni, you get to go first. In case you wanted to, I even made those boulders interactable by you, so... Oh!
I'm gonna use my inspiration token.
Okay,
Because that's really embarrassing.
alright.
Real embarrassing. Jesus.
Alright. You may put the first stone on the plinth if you want to. You don't have to. I just made that doable in case you wanted to land it. Boom! Now you advance to the second stage. I need you to start with a Constitution saving throw. You have to get a 10 or better on the con save to not be fatigued after having lifted that heavy-ass weight.
Yeah!
Excellent. I'll give you advantage on the strength check because of your critical hit. Nice. You get boulder number 2 landed. Approaching boulder number 3, I need another Constitution saving throw, difficulty 10.
Oops. Sorry.
Not advantage,
they
but
were identical. So.
a 21 is good. You can advance. Not advance. You can make your strength check here at difficulty 12 to try to land that Atlas Stone. That's nice. Moving on to the 4th stone, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is now 12. Made it. Make your strength check.
No!
Okay. This is the first time, so you had your inspiration token and you used it. This is going to be a failed check. However, throughout the course of the Omniprax, this is a challenge to bring out the best of the best to determine who is the greatest. I will allow you to push yourself beyond your normal human limitations, and what that means is I will let any of you spend your hit dice to re-roll a roll. So you essentially have 4 free re-rolls representing you taxing your body to a superhuman degree to try to outperform.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a fail on stone number 4. It stays down.
One of my hit dice.
You can advance to the 5th stone, but you must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is now 14. No. Okay, you can attempt a strength of 16 at disadvantage, because you're starting to get real tired now. You do it. Oh no, you don't. With disadvantage, you just narrowly missed it. So stone 5 stays down. Moving on to stone 6. Make your Constitution saving throw. DC 14. I don't know why the chart didn't copyright. I apologize. Nope. So looking at a strength check at disadvantage.
Did I have con at disadvantage? Because I
Oh
accidentally
no!
rolled it at
You're right. You're right.
disadvantage.
24. You are good. You're just rolling a straight up and down normal strength check.
And it was
DC
a
18.
critical.
Then make that strength check with advantage.
Oh!
Woo! I made the other 2 look really hard and then was like, I got this.
Okay, hold on
And I
one
picked it
second
up with
here.
one hand. Did a little
There's not even an audience for this. You're just a showboat now.
Hey, I don't know how to turn this off.
That's fair.
Besides, there are game makers. Like, somebody is running this game. I need to
That's
be
fair.
their favorite too.
I need to be everyone's favorite.
All right, Renan.
Hold on one second. I was tabulating scores really quick.
Oh, that's stressful.
We're going to reset all the stones, and whoever's going next can go ahead and go next. Nice. You land the first stone. Make a Constitution saving throw, which you did not do. You may now attempt to lift the second stone at disadvantage. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on your sweater already. Despite that disadvantage, you are able to land the second Atlas stone.
Nice.
Moving on to number 3, Constitution saving throw, DC 10, to avoid fatigue. Again, you did not avoid fatigue, so
Hit die.
looking you're looking for a strength of 12 at disadvantage. Wow,
Nice.
coming in clutch even with a disadvantage. All right, make
I'm
another
impressive.
Constitution saving throw. DC is 12.
I'm not gonna make any of these. Yeah.
Strength with disadvantage, because apparently that don't seem to bother you none.
Okay, I didn't make that one.
You did not make that one. Moving on to the next one. Start with a con save.
I have terrible cons.
Hey, resilient though. You get down to that low cradle position. You got a good, and now it's the hoist. I'll give you a strength check. You're looking for a 14.
And that's at normal, right?
Normal. Yep.
Yeah!
Dang.
All right. Moving on to the 5th stone. Constitution check. DC 14. You make it.
Yes.
Normal, straight up strength check. Looking for a 16 here.
Damn it.
No love on the 5th stone.
I'm
6th
gonna
stone.
use a hit die. Can I try again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn it. Shouldn't have done it.
The final stone. Make a Constitution DC 15 saving throw.
Oh, okay. I thought that was all of them, but all right.
The last one here.
Nope.
You're looking for a Strength DC 18 check with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Woo!
not gonna happen.
Seems
I think she did number 4 twice.
She's just little.
Okay. That's my best. That's all I got.
All right, I'm on. Or whoever wants to go next, I suppose.
Woo!
That's a strength save, not a check.
Oh, sorry.
But we can use the same roll because it's a good roll.
Mhm.
So you'll nail the first one. Now make a Constitution save.
I remember what it is on.
That'll be like just to the immediate right of where all 6 ability stats are. There should be a separate area for saving throws.
Or. Oh, is it? You said what kind of saving throw?
Constitution, please.
Nice.
All right. You are ready to go for lift number 2, normal strength check.
I see the strength on my saving throw. Oh,
So to the left, there's like those
All the way
giant
to the left.
circles.
Yep. I got it.
Nice.
Ooh. Landed that one, no problem. We haven't seen this one happen yet. We've seen critical on the Constitution save. I'm going to say for stone number 3, you do not need to save. You are not fatigued. You're going to carry that adrenaline rush into the next one. So just make a normal strength DC 12. You nailed it.
Nice.
All right, now it's stone number 4. I need you to make a 12 Constitution saving throw. You do. Make a normal strength check. You're looking for a 14, and you do. Moving on to the 5th stone.
Mon's making me look bad.
Constitution saving throw first.
Ah!
Success. Normal strength check. Looking for a 16. Oh,
Hit
doesn't
dice,
have the
hit
power
dice,
pin.
hit dice.
I'll use a hit dice.
All right. Let's see it.
Oof.
Oh, still not enough.
Ah,
5th one is a failure. Judge says no lift, no lift. Moving on to the 6th stone. Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Ooh.
You're looking for an 18 at disadvantage with strength.
oh,
Oh, so close.
heartbreaking.
Ouch.
Still leaves Oni in the lead, Renan and Amon tied for 2nd. Do you want to roll for Draco, or should we just let Hoppy go?
Hoppy is next on the turn order, and then Draco goes last.
Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you. That's why we did that.
I'm gonna go ahead and rage, so I get advantage on the strength checks.
Seems good.
Oh, barely.
Hey, that's enough on the first one.
Needed it, apparently. Sorry,
Yeah,
you can move on. Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
I made it.
You can just leave it on. We know that the first number rolled is what was going to roll, so.
Okay.
You're good. Strength check number 2. Good thing you have advantage. Con save is good.
Strength check.
Good. Con save. Good. Strength save with advantage. Or strength, not strength save, sorry, strength score. But that was going to be plenty. Con save, DC 14. 6 does not. But you have advantage on... Or no, that would give you disadvantage, so it's still just a normal strength check
So
for you.
roll
Because
die.
advantage and disadvantage cancel each
Oh,
other
okay.
out. So normal.
Can I use a hit die to do the Constitution?
Sure.
Can I just take that 25 as the second roll?
I mean, I'm okay with that. It is what was going to be the next time you hit that button, allegedly.
Okay.
Like if you want to think about it that way, so I'm fine with
Yeah.
that. Advantage on your strength for looking for 16.
Hit die.
Oh no! Go ahead, hit die.
Hey!
I should be able to hit all of these. Damn it. It's the only thing I'm going to be good at.
Great
Con
con
save is good.
saves.
Ah,
Hit die.
hit die. There we go.
18 matches!
Yep, that is the number.
Hey, you did it! Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It took me 3 hit die, but
All right, Draco, let's do this. Starting
I
with
hope I
number
don't get
1.
hurt later.
Number 1.
Nice.
Draco did it. And then one of these.
Here, I'll pull the balls off.
Oh, nope. Disadvantage on number 2.
I'm gonna be alt tabbed for a second, working on the scorecard.
Oh, that did not work. Okay, we're going to use a hit die, and we're going to try again. Damn!
Oh,
Hoppy's
Alright,
score
so-
was 21.
We don't get the second one. And then I have to con
Constitution
save.
save.
Does an 8 do it? No, it has to be a
No.
10. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna try hit die and con again. Dang!
No.
This is so
Jesus.
stressful! Don't watch, Zach! Don't watch! Turn off the stream! Okay, what am I... Okay, so I missed that one, and I take the next one at disadvantage. Oh my gosh. No! No! Okay, let's try a hit die, and again.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we don't get the third one. And then I have to try a constitution saving throw. Nope.
dude.
So we're going disadvantage again. Sorry, Draco. We knew that this was not going to be your strong suit, so I have 1 hit die left. I'm not going to use it on that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Constitution saving throw.
He is really tired.
Oh my gosh!
That's 3 crit fails.
Just to balance out all of that good
He
luck
throws
that I had
fireballs, not
earlier.
rocks.
Yeah, this is definitely. He's like, guys, this is not.
This is not my core competency.
He says the Hydra killing took it out of me. Okay,
Sorry, Zach.
And one of
So,
these.
How many did he end up getting?
Just one.
Oh,
Oh boy. Okay.
Nope,
15.
last one. He
15.
can
But he
still
has
do
a
it.
strength.
He gets an 18, 19, or 20.
But the 15 con save works, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So I can roll it at normal instead of
Correct.
disadvantage.
No.
Nope.
All right. That's okay. He's going to make up for it in the other categories that actually have like stats that he can benefit from.
Yeah.
Can we do archery since it's up?
Sure. Just to make it clear, because the scorecard on the sheet can't be trusted. Here's where everybody stands.
Oh,
That's our leaderboard.
those are not the same scores.
Oh no. Draco's not even on the board. Sorry, buddy.
He only got 1 point.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
He'll make up for it in another category.
Just wait till the battle of wits.
He says he's coming from behind.
Careful. I worked with a guy.
Everybody loves an underdog. It's
Exit
fine.
only. Exit only. Okay. All right.
We'll do the archery today. We should be able to get through that pretty quick. As explained in the brochure for the games, every 2 turns, so at turns 1, 3, and 5, this shaman will create altering wind directional patterns. you will use your perception skill to accurately gauge the directionality and speed of the wind. That will give you either a penalty or a bonus to your attack roll. Then you will shoot your arrows. You will get a total of 5 at the targets. There are 2 near targets, 2 far targets. Attacking the far targets is attack rolls at disadvantage. Attacking the near targets is normal attack rolls. You get points as demonstrated by the map. Hitting the outer ring is 0 points, black ring 1, blue ring 2, red ring 3, bullseye 4. Those points are doubled on the far distant targets.
I don't have a bow and arrows on Draco or Oni.
I assume they have them available.
Yes, yeah. If you want to drag a weapon from the armory into your character sheet so that you have that handy, you can do that. Otherwise, it's just going to be proficiency plus dexterity.
A longbow?
Anybody can search that up in the journal and just drag it onto your character sheet, and it should auto-populate an attack. And then the attack rolls that you see on the other axis on that example target show you where your attacks will land. If your total attack roll is less than 10, you're in the outer ring, and you get 0 points.
I can't seem to drag it on my character sheet.
Do you want assistance?
Yes, please.
Starting with Oni?
Yes, please.
It says here she doesn't do that. There you go.
Can I use a javelin in this one?
No. Specifically dexterity-based attacks.
And can you drop one on Draco's?
You can.
Thank you. All right.
Don't know why it's giving you 2 entries. I apologize for that. There you go. Do we want to use the same initiative order? Does initiative order matter?
Yeah, let's use the same one.
Use the
Okay.
same one, yeah.
All right.
Oni,
This is order.
take turns. Do you guys want to alternate based on arrow, or just take everybody's like 5 shots and then move on to the next person?
All
5
5.
shots. Yeah.
Oni, take your first wind reading. I'll need a perception roll from you as the Galemancer puts together a breeze.
My perception is not great.
That's okay. That gives you a +2 to your attack bonuses. That's pretty good. You think you got a good read. You're using the flag over here as visual indicator. You got a good read on it. Which targets would you like to attack? The near targets or the far targets?
Oh, near target and 13 because it adds 2, right,
Correct.
to hit.
So you can make 5. Make one more attack. And we'll take a look at what you got.
And that's 15. And then one more? Or just 2?
1 second, please. So you hit 2-pointer and a 1-pointer, total of 3 points. Right? Right. Now the wind has shifted direction. I need you to make a new perception roll. Feels like it's kind of blowing straight at you.
We could totally
Nice.
use 2 of us at once on this. That's fine. Keep going.
Perception is high. You are getting a +3 to this next 2 attack rolls. Near target, far target, or a combination of both.
Far target.
Then that's a disadvantage. A 16 gives you 2 points, but that's times 2, so 4 points.
And here's the other one at disadvantage. 16.
16.
But it gets +3 for hit, so 19.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh right, I didn't give you the bonus of the other one. So yeah, no, I did. I didn't. You'd be in the red ring. I'm so sorry. So double 6s if you're shooting at the far one. And then the wind shifts one last time. I need you to make a perception roll.
Oops.
It's okay. 8 unfortunately puts you in the nominal category. Just no penalty, no bonus.
Okay.
Near target, far target, or a combination.
Near target with no bonus.
Okay.
2?
Yep. Oh no, just one. One last shot. That's total of 5 arrows.
Okay.
21 is a bullseye.
Yay! Done. Renan, you're up.
Did I lose you guys?
I
No.
hear you asking that
We
question.
can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
That's good. Is it my turn?
It is.
It is.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, what am I doing?
Start
My
with
son came in here.
perception.
No, you're good. Start with a perception to get a read on the wind, its directionality and velocity. It's not great, but it's okay enough to avoid a penalty. You're not going to get tricked by the wind. And then you've got to make the choice for the next 2 arrows, whether you're shooting at near targets, far targets, or one of each.
And I get 5 arrows.
Total of 5 shots. Yep.
I'm gonna shoot at
You're
one of
not
the
using
far.
all- You're not using all
far-
of them right now, just 2.
I'm going to shoot at this far target.
Disadvantage. Go.
I don't like your words. They're stupid. Okay.
You've solved the riddle of the game.
No, I don't make it.
You do
Damn
not. You
it.
score 0.
Hey,
Would you like to make your second attack at a near target or a far target?
a near one.
Okay. Normal roll.
I tried to gamble and I made a bad choice.
Now you got to double down, right? A 15 puts you in the 2-point range.
Nice.
Couldn't she use the targeting thing to get a +2 for targeting skill?
My steady aim? I don't think
Yeah.
so. It just gives me advantage on all my rolls.
I mean, that's basically what Hoppy did with his.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's the same. It's the same
Oh.
functional thing.
Okay, then
You're supposed to
Can-
use what would benefit you in this.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, the 9 from before doesn't give me a point.
right. So we'll just do from this point moving forward. After the 2 arrows, the wind shifts direction. Make a perception roll to observe its change, both in direction and speed. Still at a nominal bonus, no change, no plus or minus. So make 2 attacks and decide whether you want them at far targets or near targets. Don't forget, for you, near targets are at advantage, far targets are normal, because advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out.
Yeah, I'm going big or I'm going home, so far targets.
Maximum range. Is that a 22 and a 7?
Correct.
A bullseye and a nothing. And the wind shifts one last time. Perception roll to observe its change.
Nope.
Oh no. You were
But
too
I-
busy admiring your bullseye. You didn't see the wind shift. You're not paying attention to that flag. You are at a -2 to your attack bonus. Would you like your last shot to be at a far target or a near target?
I'm gonna do near, so I get advantage.
Attack roll -2, but with advantage.
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right, who's next?
Come
And then
on.
moi. All right.
No.
Oh no. The first 2 arrows will be at disadvantage. Or not disadvantage, a -2 penalty. Near targets or far targets?
Near.
Go attack rolls. A 16 and an 11 gives us 1 point and 2 points, total of 3.
Huzzah.
The wind shifts directions on you again. Make a perception roll to note.
Nice.
Ooh,
Very
that's
well
a
done.
+4 bonus to your next 2 attack rolls.
Go distance.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's a 22 and a 22. That's 2 bullseyes at range.
Boom.
And last perception roll for your final shot. That puts us in the +2 category, near or far.
I will go near.
Okay. (13 + 2 is 15. Puts us in another .2 or +2. All right, it is Hoppy's turn. Is that right? Yep.
Can I intimidate the target?
You can.
It's afraid of you. It gets disadvantage. Got it. Thank you. Is that +2?
Oh, I didn't see a roll. Yes.
Okay. I'll try for the far target this.
With disadvantage. A 12 is 2 points. Hit the black ring.
+2, +3, +2. So, okay.
That one, you should get the far target. 15 is in the blue ring. That's 4 points.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
-2 to your next 2 attacks.
Okay, I'm going to the near ones.
Okay. A bullseye and a bullseye. Probably an excellent choice.
Nice.
I shouldn't have got a bullseye for the other one. That should be a +3. The first one should be a +3, not +4.
I don't understand.
I got a 19 if you subtract 2.
Oh, right, because your
Mhm,
perception was
mhm.
garbage. Sorry. Thank you, Mark, for being honest.
Mhm. And my perception continues to be garbage.
It does. It does indeed. Oh no, a 0 pointer. And that was it. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, before Draco takes his turn, we would like to know if we can use magic stone instead of arrows.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I quit. I quit D&D
I'm not
forever.
using the longbow to
I
cast
quit.
it.
Michelle
I
and I
quit.
are out. Mic drop,
quit.
and we walk away.
No. Dominic, if you're in the world, fuck you. If you exist somewhere, fuck right off.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna
Clint
use
too, for that matter, and Clint too for allowing this fucking conversation. Okay. Deep breaths. I'm going to my coffee now.
I can't believe this has come up in 2 separate games.
I'm just asking the question because it was posed to me in chat.
Cool.
No. I'm
I
gonna speak
won't
for
use
John
the bow
for
to cast
once.
it.
No.
Yes. This is a test of dexterity. So I don't want to rob someone of their advantages. Like if he had something like magic weapon, which he could enchant a bow to make it a +1 magic weapon, I would allow that. But something that supplants the ability to shoot a bow well with the ability to cast a magic rock well is a totally different game of a
Hey,
different kettle of fish.
I just had to ask the question because
I
I wasn't
appreciate that.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No wisdom hacks.
All right, so we're gonna go with perception.
Yes, please.
I'm so upset.
A bonus of 0.
Okie doke. There's 1,
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
and there's 2.
Okay. Would you like to make a perception for the start of round 2?
We
Zach
would have
was
done
so-
better
Zach
if we
was
had
so
been able
helpful
to
in
use
battle.
magic stone. I just want to go on the record as saying that.
Sure. Mhm.
Yes, if you were cheating, you would have been able to do better. If you used your wisdom instead of your dex, you would have done better.
Almost like it's a whole other event.
Jesus.
Good news is that's a +4 to the next 2 attack rolls, so that's
Perfect.
probably doubling his chances to hit.
We're gonna go big and we're gonna go distance
Oh, no.
because
Oh no.
Sure.
To ensure we get goose
20
eggs here.
and 2.
But it's plus what? I get plus 4?
4,
Yeah.
but you're
At
disadvantaged.
disadvantage.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll roll one more.
Mhm.
Ugh,
So
Oh.
9 is nothing.
you're nothing. What a rude thing to say to me. Dang it, I had
Oh.
disadvantage clicked. How come it didn't?
And you know that you're not going to do any worse than 5 plus 4, which is 9. So, perception roll for the last arrow.
I don't want to talk about it.
This is super easy math for me. It's 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Excellent perception skill, though, Zach. You can perceive that Megan has totally dicked your character over.
To be fair, he said go far. Now, I didn't see that when I said go far because I'm channeling my inner Zach. But
That's true. I guess he does live chaotically. That's very
yes,
fair.
so
He's a
he would go
Yeah.
big or go home,
That's
right?
fair. That's fair. Plus 4 to the attack bonus for your last shot.
Okay, and we're just gonna do it again because I feel like it should have worked. Yeah, for sure. We're not even
Should've worked.
looking.
Try it.
Yeah, we're not even looking. We're just gonna go.
I love it. And a critical miss. We're not even going to look at the
Shoot yourself
target.
in the
You shoot. You hit the shaman right in his thigh. Fucking assholes. Oh my god. You are.
And we will never talk about a bow and a magic stone ever again. Let this be a lesson to everyone that's ever played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Okay, I'm so sorry, Zach. I'm so sorry. I tried so hard. You can roll for Oni in the next 2 events because she's gonna be terrible at those. Oh my gosh, that was fun.
Updating the tallies here, and then I'll share that with the class. Oh my goodness. That was
Zach,
brutal.
Zach says, the tip of the arrow is stone, is it not? Oh my heart.
Touche.
It's possible that you caught me at a bad time based on our little disagreements with some people recently about how that works, but
Oh, it made my eyes water.
I just don't even know in what universe I've landed.
This is fun. Let's do more.
all right, here is our current leaderboard. You'll note there are no magic stones on the leaderboard.
Ooh, oh no! Amon is second, or
Oh,
tied for
sorry, I
first.
Probably change those around.
Good job, Amon. It's not gonna last, but good job.
It's not gonna last. That was my strong category right there.
You've now exceeded though. Hoppy's best categories were probably those 2. So.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Unfortunately,
It's 12:06. I want to leave now. I'm just kidding.
Draco, you're not even on the leaderboard, my friend. I'm
Again,
so sorry.
let this be a
I'm so
lesson to
sorry.
everyone.
I cannot believe that came up artificially in a second game. I've got a
No.
friend that we play D&D, or that we play World of Warcraft with, who's like, "Hey, tell me about the slingshot story." And I was like, "Who
No.
fucking told you?"
No.
No.
Why are we the only ones that cared? Which is what freaks me out. Is I'm like, I know why Brian doesn't give a shit. Brian doesn't give a shit about anything. I'm like, Ross, feel the righteous anger with me. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I think it's because he feels like he's also sort of getting away with murder with some of the things Clint's letting him do, so he didn't want to shine a candle too brightly on rules as written.
we had a long conversation about the rule of cool, and I was like, "There's limitations to the rule of cool, hun. Like, and that's not cool."
Cool.
I agree completely that rule of cool should dominate a lot of DM decision making, but like when one person's like, so at level 3, I get a companion beast as a hunter, and I'd like
Mm-mm.
that to be an adult red dragon.
Yeah, no.
And you go, you're right, that would be cool. However,
Yeah, like come back down to reality. I mean, I get it's a fantasy game, but there has to be some amount of logic. It's also a math game. It's very logical.
I agree. I agree.
I think it's really worth saying, just to change the tone, that I just realized that Renan has a pet mouse. So she's been feeding her pet mouse this whole time.
Mhm.
Oh,
From
I,
the sandbar?
I should have
Mhm.
grabbed one of the Hydra heads to feed the to Griffin. Yeah.
Nice. Right. I assume we don't want to run long today. I know I promised you guys that we wouldn't. I would try to keep it to the normal 3 hours. So if we're good to stop here, we'll stop today's session with the
Here's the
Omniprex
bag.
scoreboard up. That is day 1 of the Omniprex, which means on day 2, you guys will have to compete in the obstacle course and enter the Hall of Unanswered Questions, where you
Hell yes.
will be titillated. The unfair side of the Hall of Riddles is that it will most likely test player knowledge rather than character knowledge, which I don't love in D&D. So that no one frets about it, and I'll remind everybody of these rules when we get there next week. I will give everybody like 30 seconds, say, to press 1 in the chat to say you know the answer to the riddle or to the math puzzle or whatever the situation is. And if no one has solved it as a player in that first 30 seconds, then I will allow everyone to make a relevant character-based roll for me to either give you the answer or give you a significant hint, and that will be done in order of highest roll. So don't sweat. Like if you have built a very smart, very wise character, I like to challenge players, and I think you guys like puzzles, or at least some of you like puzzles. So I'd like to have that fun moment if I solve the puzzle. But if it has to come down to like, I want players with high intelligence to be rewarded, so they don't feel like they were taken advantage of in this competition. But I do think puzzles are fun to be solved by players first if they can be.
Sweet.
That's all I got for you. Are we good for next weekend?
No, next week
It
is
is
Easter.
Easter.
Oh, right. Let's
2
talk.
weeks.
We're Easter
2
off.
weeks.
Okay.
Yep.
Dos
All right.
semanas.
Yes.
Yep.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye, guys. Thank you
Alright.
so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Everyone joining on stream, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.